for the chat to fill up.
So it started?
Yes, no. It has started. Maybe more dramatic to put it on.
Right.
As low as possible. Like, hey, yo, what the fuck? Anybody there?
They're coming in yet.
I estimate 2 minutes.
I was just gonna. And we're back.
Has it begun?
Yeah. I guess we're still waiting on people to come in though.
Got one over here. What's up, y'all? Welcome, welcome.
Salud.
Let me create a post.
Make sure the thumbnail shows up.
Go. Let me put it in the Discord.
I see Mel is in here. Welcome. Glad you could be in attendance. Hopefully you enjoyed this stream, this podcast.
Yes. Let's see here. Where is it?
I have to drink my adult beverage off screen.
See if I can cancel.
Yeah, I just don't want YouTube to be acting funny.
Or node. I said add everyone, swear. Thank you. I think that's what it. Wait, on Discord. There we go. Good.
Yes, come one, come all.
Yes. What's up, y'all? Welcome.
Welcome. Have the Naruto cup, of course.
My Dragon Ball cup is in my cupboards.
You must get it. We got to show Sasuke since we're doing the villains, right? Actually, Naruto. No, never mind. Got to show Naruto since we're doing the villains.
Mine is in my cupboards. I have a Vegeta cup too.
What?
Yes, sir. I got a
And you
Vegeta
dare
cup.
not show me?
Unfortunately,
That is a disgrace to the Saiyan race.
in the cupboards, locked up.
Yes.
Next time I cut myself a cup of tea, though, I got the brown tech and the.
Okay, that's nice. What it was that pure wood? Pause.
No, it's plastic.
Damn, it looks like wood.
It does, right?
It's a good cup. It's a nice cup.
Had that since I was a child.
Damn. I don't know if I have any of the cups from childhood. I think I destroyed them all. I either lost the time or I destroyed them. I was a very destructive child.
You can't hear Berserk. That is fuck shit.
Huh?
Say something, Berserk.
Hello, 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 hello. This is no bueno.
You definitely can hear this, man, because I can see the wave thing going like that.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Sure, your mic's not just I mean, your headphones are jacked up, Gabe.
Yeah, because Mel can hear us both.
You hear now? I've increased the volume by 10-fold.
I'm here.
Yeah, that shit's all the way up, buddy. There is no way.
Yeah, we checked everything, triple checked
Yeah.
before we came here.
Matter of fact, so that I know if you're capping it out. Now you're good. Okay, good. Because I'm about to go grab my own headphones, sir. But wait a minute. Yes, so today's topic is as follows. We have several. This podcast will be carrying on for quite a bit. I hope you're going to stick around.
Yep.
Pull up that Discord. Okay, so starting, excuse me. There we go. So the first topic: what genre depicted Batman the best on screen? His personality, fight skills, detective skills, and his utility build.
Yes, sir. So, would you like to go first? You want me to go first?
I don't put the background first. Oh, you can go first.
Okay. I personally believe the Arkham games depicted Batman the best out of every medium, every genre. We're excluding comics, obviously, because comics are the source material. But the Arkham games depicted him the best. I mean, it had his personality because it took, Kevin Conroy from the show. It took his voice, which is the perfect Batman voice to me. And it applied, like it made me feel like I was Batman when I played the games. It immersed me into Arkham. The fight skills, they went in on the fight techniques. Really the essence of Batman, his hits were heavy, they were weighted, but he did it with finesse. Like this was an actual martial artist, a multi-mastered martial artist who I was playing with. They had the detective skills, detective mode, the tech, the tools, everything. It really encompassed what I believe Batman was. And to me, that is the definitive genre as it pertains to like on-screen Batman to me personally.
Okay.
So no.
That's him. Okay.
What about you, sir?
I gotta say Christian Bale.
Really? Like
Christian Bale.
Even everything like genre, games, movies. Christian Bale is your definitive Batman.
Okay, wait.
You
Let me go back to the
that.
script. Wait a minute. I remember. Is there an on-screen and then a?
Yeah, so like the genre, right? So not even. I'm not even talking about
across the board.
Across the board, like
okay,
the genre, not even actor genre.
Oh, we talking that Justice League? What do you mean?
Oh shit!
We going to Justice League then? Hell
Damn,
yeah!
he poured out the Justice League.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kevin
man.
Conroy. But you can't spell Batman without Kevin Conroy. So the Arkham games were top tier. But before we had that, we had that boy on Justice League,
True.
and every episode, as far as I remember, he at least used something in the utility belt. This man's pulling out batarangs, fucking throwing them shits. 90% of the time wouldn't do shit because he's fighting gods and shit. Yeah, rolling around, flipping and shit, ragdolling. His voice acting, top tier.
Top tier, yeah, top notch.
You can't beat that, man. Rest in peace. I hope he's all right up there, even though circumstances. But
yeah, rest in peace, Kevin Conroy, for real.
The inspiration for voice acting entirely. His outfit was clean. His thing wasn't too pointy.
Yeah,
he wasn't too built. Because some Batman, when they're animated, are super like fucking brolic. Like he's not on steroids, and sometimes they don't know how to depict him the right way. So that was something else. What else? His interaction with the Justice League, the fact that he was his own character, and it wasn't like I'm with all these gods, and I'm just this regular ass dude. Like I don't know how to handle that energy.
Yeah, he didn't have a complex about it.
He didn't have a complex. He was telling them what to do. He's like, get the fuck in the ship. They can all fly. You see this meme everywhere. They can all fly, and he's like, you're getting in the ship with me. What?
Like, who the fuck you talking to?
Who the fuck? Like, get in the ship, Superman. This nigga in the Superman's in the backseat of the fucking why?
So I can laser beam you in half, like right now.
Right. But he doesn't have that doubtful complex. So I think he depicts Batman well. Then you have his actual hands throwing. His feet go crazy. He's defeated many. He fucked up Sinestro, one-shotted him with a batarang. He's beat up Clayface, that's one of his own.
Yep.
Man was squabbling with Darkseid. He got beat, but
yeah, I mean, he wasn't he the only one that was able to actually dodge his Omega beams?
Dodge the Omega beam. Until this day, that's a major feat.
Yep.
He was like, this nigga's the only one who ever did that before.
That's crazy.
And he was like, and he did it twice. Not once, he did it twice. So his hands on that animated beautifully. His character, he's not too broken. I remember the episode. I thought he was gonna die because he tried to grapple out of a falling building and it didn't work. So I was like, "Oh, GG." But they didn't bullshit his plots. Like, "Oh, I can just grapple onto a solid fucking concrete building." No.
Some people would debate that though. They'll be like, "Well, Batman loses if he doesn't have prep time."
Which he does. It literally depends on who's writing the story at the time.
Yep.
But I think Justice League, Kevin Conroy, Batman steals a gross.
Yes, and if I may, I guess, kind of jump off topic a little bit. I recently listened to the Court of Owls story. That's one of the best Batman stories ever told that I've listened to recently, and it kind of showed and proved how Batman would act without prep time, like how he would be in situations without prep time, because he didn't even know, like he didn't even believe or know that the Court of Owls was a real thing. Right. And without spoiling it, it's a great story for anybody who has not read it or has not, they have the whole series on YouTube, bro. It's worth the listen. It's worth the watch.
Tier.
Yes,
top tier.
Like the storytelling, everything. It puts. It's refreshing because it's not the same, Joker, Penguin, the same goons that you're dealing with. They're there, but they don't take the main focus, and I really appreciate that. It was refreshing. It was like an enemy that was like on Batman's level for every single avenue, like fighting
in every way.
Yes, every
way. Finance,
like you can't everything. They were his equal or better. So it's like, what do you do when you push a character who's already, the top of his game versus people who, are his equal or better? And it's great storytelling. So I really appreciated that, how they made Batman adapt to situations and actually have him utilize his intelligence and really push him to the limit.
Is that the same story where they took his finances and they made him broke? Is that the same? I
don't think they did.
So? No. Okay, so that's a different story. So recently there was another story that came out where I think Joker exposed his identity, or it was the Court of Owls. One of the two. And the government rolled up. They took all his assets. They took everything. So Batman was forced to fight broke, basically. So there's always this excuse like, oh well, Batman's rich, so he can just buy these expensive shit, but they took everything. Like he didn't have shit. So he was forced to fight the villains without all these fucking gadgets. He had to use this shit smart. He couldn't just spam, batarangs and crash his Batmobile for no reason, like hitting villains with it and shit. Nah, he had to be super careful now. And he got his shit back eventually, but to see him struggle, I remember there was a panel of him eating like ramen noodles in some slum shop. My boy had that overcoat, so he could hide his identity and shit, but it pushed him to the brink, bro. He was like mentally losing his shit. Like, is this what it's like? Because you spend your whole life rich, you kind of don't really get to understand what it's like to be at that lower level, and that story forced him to do so, and he still came out on top. So, Batman's top tier for sure.
Yes, I think that probably brought him back to when he was first training with the League of Shadows. And, he couldn't utilize money then. He's probably like living like a hermit, sort of, off the land like the people were. And I think that kind of reminded him of his training back then. So yeah, those stories are compelling. I like those stories where it forces the main character, to either question their morality or question everything they knew about anything. Like it teaches them a lesson all over again. Like, no, yes, you're not the dude you thought you were. That's why in The Dark Knight Rises, I think that's the one with Bane, right? The Dark Knight Rises.
Yes.
He broke the bat. Nobody has ever done that. Nobody had did that on screen. Nobody actually like broke Batman. They didn't break Batman. He broke him. And it wasn't just physically, it was his spirit. He broke his will. And so it was a story of him. How do I climb back from that? How do I climb back from rock bottom?
I think that hole in the movie is very symbolic of that.
Yes.
The climbing out part.
The climb back.
Literally fixing his spine, having his shit punched in, like the whole nine. Very symbolic of getting back up after you get hit, taking everything from you.
Yeah. So. And that's what his story represented in that arc. And it was great, man. Like, that's why I'm trying to not go to the topic yet. I'm trying to stay on this topic. But in terms of, I'll just say in general, in terms of trilogies, The Dark Knight is probably the best movie trilogy, like out hands there. Down ever. Yes. It's like not even just for Batman, but for trilogies in general. It's top 10, man. It's probably the best trilogy,
For sure.
Yeah.
Especially with Joker and all that. I think DC does a pretty good job in general with how they lay out their stories. I think that's why DC is more popular than Marvel, because of that aspect. It's realistic. Marvel has gods and all this, Namor and hidden countries and shit that wouldn't make sense in the real world. But
yeah,
DC puts you in the real world. And a lot of people complain that it's too gritty and dark, but that's the real world. Like, people die, you can get laid down, like shit happens like that. And that's why I like DC for that reason. I just wish that they would spend more time focusing on a character and leaving their story to flesh out instead of hitting the new 52 button. That's their favorite thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
The new movie right now is Flashpoint. That's Flashpoint. That's their third or fourth time live hitting the Flashpoint button.
Yeah, because they did it animated.
Yep.
And now, they kind of teased it with Batman v Superman, and now they're just going full force. And it's like,
they're just doing it again.
We need a build up. Like, I'm not saying use the Marvel formula, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, if it worked for a reason. Like, we at least need to, people know the Flash. So I guess they're trying to use that as like, okay, well, he's a household name, so we can just boom, Flashpoint. But it's like, nobody knows that. Like, most people, they're not deep into the comics like that. They don't really know. So it's like they're casual. So they're gonna go in there like, what? Like,
What
what's
the
going on?
fuck
I
is
know,
this? Yeah.
like I know a Flash can run fast. I didn't know he can like run through portal. Like, they're not gonna know anything that's going on. So
Yeah.
they should at least do a solo Flash movie, and then at the end or in the midst of that movie, tease those kind of abilities or the plot
and
for the
shit
next
like
one.
that.
Yeah, instead of just jumping right into it. So, like you said, they just New 52, New 52, like just spam it, just spam it.
Abusing it.
Yes.
Abusing the fuck out of that shit at this point.
Yep.
And I think like they're gonna do it again. I feel like they're gonna do it again, and I think that's why they're losing to Marvel because of that reason. But I do feel like Batman has gotten special treatment in the long run because he's the only one out of DC that has long told stories. Christian Bale got 3 trilogies.
True.
Ben Affleck got like what 3 movies too. He's in like 3 movies.
Yep.
Superman only had 2. Wonder Woman has 3, but we don't talk about that. Aquaman supposed to have another one, but if they're gonna hit the New 52 button, then I doubt that's gonna happen. And if it does, it won't be a part of the original story that he was already in. So Batman is just the character that I feel like because he's such a household name and because of how high his standards are, they don't fuck around with the fire too much when it comes to that character.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
you can't. He's almost a character where it's almost like you can't really mess up Batman. Like you can't really mess him up, because they have multiple renditions of the character. Like we know Tim Burton's version with Michael Keaton. Like there's like different renditions of that. Like you can make him kind of any way you want to. Like I want to make like a more gothic, dark type Batman. Okay, well that's Michael Keaton. Or well, I want a more realistic, grounded, gritty Batman. Okay, well there's your Christian Bale. Or I want like a more campy, funny type Batman. Okay, well there's your what's his name? The dude who passed. I keep forgetting his name. The dude who passed away.
Tegra loves the dude.
Yes.
Fucking
It's a shame. I'm a Batman fan and I don't even know him. I forgot his name.
I gotta look up his name now. Hold on. Adam West. There we go.
Adam West.
Adam
That's
West.
what it was. Yep. Adam freaking West. But they have different renditions of that character, and it's almost like you could interpret him any way you want to. But with the other characters, like with Superman, especially, people want their Boy Scout. They don't want like, if I wanted it, you'd be dead. They don't want that. But I'm not saying that Superman is bad because I think Man of Steel was a good movie. I personally believe it was a good movie to me. People may have their own opinions on it. It wasn't the traditional Superman, but I thought it was a good movie.
I thought it was
but as time went on, they didn't like this smug, arrogant Superman, which I didn't really like either. So I kind of get that. Like they kind of messed up Superman.
They messed up his character big time.
They did. Like I was like, unless they could have made it work if they went full force with it and kind of did like the Injustice series, like they tied it into like an Injustice.
I would have loved that.
That would have worked. That would have worked to me. But
and there's a ton of stories that they can pick from, and that they don't. My coworker brought up the Darkest Night storyline. I don't know if you know about that.
Is that the
that's so like a bunch of
Lantern, right?
Yeah, a bunch of heroes die, and then the Black Lanterns come into play.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Ghost Hunter? Welcome to the chat, bro. And like I said, DC has been playing this one storyline card for about 15 years now.
Yeah,
and it's you start a story. At some point, one bad movie comes out, and then they say, "All right, so everybody's gonna die, right? Some tragic shit is gonna happen." And then they have to reset the timeline.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know how much of a fan you were of the the movies before, the ones they were making out, the live actions. Where all the DC heroes got killed off, right?
In the movies?
Yeah. The animated movies.
No, because I'm
You haven't
mostly
seen
like
those?
no. Like
You
the
gotta watch those.
I've seen like because I have seen the animated movies. Like I've
Yeah.
seen Flashpoint. I've seen
Mhm.
Apocalypse.
That movie.
They died. All of them died in that movie.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't recall.
Wait.
That's crazy.
So you
Well,
might be
almost.
on the
Yeah.
you might be on the first movie. You might be in the first movie.
So there's like
I think that's a
parts. There's
problem.
like two
There's
parts.
a whole saga, man, guy.
Jesus.
We gotta
Because I
catch you
definitely
up.
remember they were like murking them left and right. Like,
Yeah. And
damn.
they should have, oh my god, because that storyline was so fucking good. And then we got to like the fifth or sixth installment, and then they just killed everybody off. hit the button. I don't want to spoil anymore because apparently you haven't seen it, but they did Nightwing justice. They did Robin justice. Oh my god, Damian Wayne. Have you seen Batman versus Robin, the animated movie?
I have. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so that's the universe I'm talking about. That
Yep.
whole universe. They fleshed that out pretty well, and then they just gone.
I can't.
Gone.
It's because they do the same thing in the comics. Like
All the time.
all the time. They do a hard
All the
reset because they write themselves into a corner and then they just boop reset. Oh fuck. Reset.
They are. And now
Like-
they're starting off with a new universe, which is the new Batman, who's voiced by Red Hood, which I'm not mad about.
Yes.
But what's his name? Turnby Rabbit. That's what we call
Yes.
him.
Dude
By
who-
Turnby Rabbit.
dude who played Jensen Ackles. Jensen Ackles, who played in
He
Supernatural.
plays Batman now, and he does a fucking good job. How do you go from Red Hood to Batman and
I don't know, but he does
top
good.
tier voice acting? So this
Yeah.
is the new universe, and I think in another 10 years they might unfortunately they might hit the reset button again. I hope not, but that's what we're looking at.
I mean, DC, I know they stayed doing that. Marvel, because I'll usually listen to Comics Explained, just because I love his storytelling, how he tells the story and tells the comics, and he
Welcome,
kind of
chat.
keeps up
Welcome.
with the major events. But
Right.
Marvel goes all the way through with it. I mean, both of them do the same thing, but
Mhm.
I find that Marvel does less heart resetting, but because I think the most recent one I listened to was there's so many different Incredible Hulk stories, but it's the one where it's the one where he like basically goes to hell. Like that's the only one I can remember. That one
He goes to hell. Damn.
Yeah, like that one is crazy. That one is actually crazy. Like it's pretty dark, like very dark, but it's good. It's a good story.
At least they stay with their storylines. They own up to their shit.
Yeah.
Marvel will fuck up a million times and be like, all right, we'll just do another thing. Like I can't remember the last time. I don't even know if Marvel has a reset button. I don't think they have a story arc where they can. Yes, they do. Fucking Infinite Earths isn't them. That's DC, right? Crisis on Infinite Earths.
I think that's DC. Crisis on Infinite Earth.
Jesus Christ. I don't even think Marvel has a reset button. I know they have the thing that they're going up to where you have the planets that clash and then the survivors get the new multiverse. I forgot what it's called, but we're gonna see it in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But outside of that, I think Batman himself needs to be fleshed out more. I think we need another animated series. I don't even think we do have an animated series right now for Batman. We don't. The last thing that they tried didn't work well because it wasn't well written and the design was kind of gross. They tried to do the Green Lantern animated series thing. And with Batman, with the shading and his character, it just doesn't work, man. You gotta Batman Beyond, I think, is the best animated adaptation. And it's not just the music, it's the environment. Like
now people gonna fight you on that.
They will fight me.
They're gonna fight you on that. They're gonna fight you on that. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I did not watch the entire Batman TAS, the animated series. I didn't watch the whole thing. I've seen bits and pieces, and from what people are saying, they stand by that. Like that's their tried and true version of Batman. And I can agree. From what I've seen, I can agree. I just haven't invested that much time in it. I have, however, went back and watched Batman Beyond in its entirety, and I can tell you, For now, I agree with you.
No.
I agree with you. Batman Beyond is the best, in my opinion, the best animated version of Batman. Even though it's not, technically Bruce, but
Yeah,
it's still Batman. It's Batman. So
that is the best version.
Yeah.
Sure.
I really like that Batman.
Yes, sir. Ghost Hunter. Yes, sir. We got a Batman Beyond fan up in here. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
That boy
Yeah.
Terry is tech, bro.
Yes.
He went from superhero to special guy. 10-4.
10-4.
But yeah, so that's how I feel about Batman. I think Batman from Justice League definitely depicted him the best. I think second place goes to Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
Now people would fight me on that and say, no, 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 no. The Batman the animated series is the best. But Batman the animated series is wildly inconsistent in Batman's power level. He's all over the place in what he can do. His feats are random, to be honest. And the best Batman, in my opinion, the best part of Batman the animated series is when they came back with it. With Batman,
Oh
the
yeah,
new
yeah.
animated
Yes,
series,
the new
with his
animated
new design.
series. Yep.
Nightwing was there. Tim Drake. That what to
Mhm.
me was the more definitive Batman because his feats were solid. The design team was solid. It was consistent. It's consistent.
Because the first one, I know the first series, it focused more on his detective skills. They didn't really harp on his, fighting abilities, gadgets, because that came later, as you said, with the new series. He had upgraded gadgets. He had more, I guess, suave fighting style because the animators got a boost in budget, so he was able to flex a little bit more. But they mostly focused on the story and the detective work, which arguably, I guess that's what people like or love about Batman more is the detective side of it, as opposed to the fighting and stuff. But
Fighting, yeah.
I have to have both. Like, give me fighting, give me a good action and a good action story, plus the detective work and everything else. Like, if you can hold me long enough to where it's a lot of action, but it's also a good story, hey, I'm invested.
Like, I think Arkham Origins was a game that did that pretty well.
Yeah, I agree.
Story, detective work, and then throwing hands right afterwards. That's
I say Arkham City did, but kind of looking back at it, the story was not that great. Like, when I actually look back at it, because I love Arkham City. Arkham City is my favorite one.
Replayable, 100%.
Yes, but the story wasn't like it was. Batman gets sick, needs to be healed.
Yeah,
It's
it
kind
was
of
kind of like
it
wasn't
like a cat
well
and mouse.
written. Yeah,
cat and mouse. Like, go get this.
Yeah. Now that I think back, because I never really thought about it, but yeah, the entire story is pretty much you chasing somebody. You chase Mr. Freeze, and you chase Joker, and you chase Penguin, and you chase... Oh, they're right there. Oh, then a gate pops up. You gotta go around down underground. You gotta fight Grundy. Then you gotta. It's like some type of bullshit. I was just right there.
Like, goddamn, because he was right there. Like, I'm fighting Mr. Freeze. I'm like, how did in that event that I'm fighting Freeze, did somebody come up and take the shit? How?
I just left out, and he didn't see nothing. He didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, nobody. Like, he just
He just too distracted. Nah, man. But yeah, I definitely think out of all the Batman games, I'll ask you which Batman game do you think handled his story the best, like defined Batman in the same way we were defining him in general?
I would probably say Arkham Knight.
Arkham
Knight, because like it was really Batman against the world. Like, everything was crumbling. Like, I love stories, like I said, where they really push the hero to his limits. Right? Like, it's he's battling within his mind. He's basically succumbing to a mental disorder. He has to battle with that, contend with that. Meanwhile, Gotham is pretty much being leveled by Scarecrow. The rest of the villains are coming out the woodwork. It's basically what's the word? like when the city's abandoned and like it's like apocalypse. Like it's basically an apocalypse in Gotham right now. And not only that, but he has to contend with, spoiler, he has to contend with his identity, revealing his identity
Mhm.
and, his legacy and who to pass down to and, who's going to take up the mantle, who's worthy enough to take up the mantle because he doesn't want to just give up Gotham, and not have Gotham, not have a protector. So it's
Right.
all of that combined and him battling through that, finding the will to battle through that, even though he's tired. He's tired. By this game, you can see it. Like he's got 5 o'clock shadow, heavy bags on his
Yeah.
eyes. Like he's tired,
Yeah.
bro. He's been
Tired as
fighting way
shit.
too long. Yeah. Everybody has left him. He just found out that, the person he thought was gone has came back, and yeah. So it's all of that. It's a great story. And I think it's the best way to bring out all the character traits of Batman from that story. Like everything that he has to contend with, it was just great.
Okay. So for me, surprisingly, it would be Arkham Asylum,
Huh.
the first iteration. Um
Okay. I'm curious.
Batman, so because of the significance of the asylum as a whole and the fact that Batman is pretty much going into this asylum that he built to put the villains in, and now he has to fight his way out of that box that he created, kind of gives me like this interesting dynamic. Like it's kind of the hero villain thing. Like you created these monsters and now you kind of have to deal with it.
Right.
And I feel like that defines Batman's character. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, he's trying to protect Gotham, but on the other note, he's creating these demons that are, fucking up Gotham at the same time. And with Joker realizing that, because this man is like, Joker is insane, but I don't know. This man could, he could very well have like 5 PhDs because he's too intelligent, And Joker mentally taking that shit and being like, okay, you're trapped in your own cage now. Like, come get me, type shit. Like, this is my house now. And he like turned everybody up against him. I think that defines Batman's character pretty well. He got stabbed up with like scarecrow toxin like 7 times. He had to relive his parents' death, which affects him heavily. Fighting Bane, all this different stuff. His greatest villains, basically trying to stop him from taking back the prison that was meant to keep them inside. So I think Arkham Asylum is the best adaptation of the story.
Fair enough. I mean, do you? Because I Arkham Asylum was great.
Mhm.
I remember playing it when my friends came over. They'd come over and we just play it all together. I just the way it ended was kind of lackluster for me. Like it was like,
Yeah, the ending was bad.
Yeah, it was kind of but I think that with Arkham Knight, they tied the bow perfectly with how they ended the series. They tied it perfectly, because you can't. It's very hard to end something. It's easy to begin something, but it's hard to end something. And it was a nice send off for the character, and I think that's to me what puts Arkham Knight over Arkham Asylum, because
The ending.
they're basically like neck and neck to me, but the ending, like actually following through and finishing it strong, that sealed the deal.
Okay,
like
I can see that.
it's the same elements of like, Batman has to pretty much, he created this these monsters and sort of has to deal with them, and that was a major point in the story with somebody who came back. He created the monster. He had to contend with that. And it hit closer to home because it was actually somebody he basically raised and cared
Pretty
about.
much.
So, it was a great story, in my opinion.
Okay, which there's not that many live action movies, but not live action animated movies. Which animated movie do you think captured Batman the best? There's the Batman Beyond movie, there's Red Hood, there's the new ones that have been coming out. You can include the Justice League versions too.
I'm gonna have to say Red Hood, man. I'm gonna have
Yes,
to say
sir.
Red Hood.
Yes, sir.
And I think you know why.
Yeah. Ignoring his past.
yes. Smiley, stupid. Like that whole speech, in like Batman basically fleshed out his morality
Mhm.
to Jason. Like that whole speech, he told him why. He explained everything. He broke it down to him in detail, and it really just encompassed why and who Batman was. And I don't think any movie has ever done it to that degree. You know, they've never had that conversation in the films, and at least in the animated films.
Ever.
So, and nobody's actually questioned him about it. Like
Yeah.
like he was like, but why? I'm not talking about him or him.
Just him.
Just him. I'm talking about Scarecrow, Penguin.
Yeah.
So,
like Dick is the good son. Like I don't think he would ever question that. Batman's like, we don't kill. He's like, okay. He just
he would just
with
do
it.
passive aggressive like hits at him, which is what he does.
Yeah. And then Tim is Tim doesn't have, I don't think Tim has it in him to kill. I don't think it's ever even been in his blood. But Red Hood was like, some people got to be laid down.
Yep.
And that's always in the back of Batman's head. But he's like, if I cross that path, if I cross that path, I'll never come back. It's like,
so
Red Hood's like, are you sure? It's just one guy,
Yeah. But Red Hood, I mean, that's the part about it. Red Hood, he didn't even really set a good example in terms of trying to, if you wanted to steer Batman, kind of on that path of like, I'm just talking about one guy, because Red Hood was just murking people left and right.
Yeah, he got wild.
If he had just murked one person, which should have been the Joker, if he had just murked one person and then said, okay, or not even the Joker, but somebody else, just to set an example, but look, I can do it without actually having to do it again.
Yeah.
Batman,
I won't murder again, and like that's it.
Yeah.
Like,
all right, it can be done. It can be done.
Very sure. But I think he should have murked Joker and then just called it a day as well.
Yes.
I don't know why he had to sit there and make this whole speech, because he wanted Batman to do it. That's what it was. It was the ego in him that was like, nah, you gotta pull the trigger. Like, that's why when he walked away, he lost his shit, and then that allowed Batman to disarm him. Because like, if you just capped him and been like, look, he's going, that's it. Me as Red Hood, I would have served my sentence and called it a day. If Batman were to take me to jail with his morality and lock me up, which he would, because that's his son at the end of the day. And even if he did turn him in, then everybody would now know he's Red Hood, and now everybody knows that he's Batman. So, I'd have been like, you can lock me up in the bottom of the Batcave, for 8 years, have Alfred feed me bread and shit, and I'll be all right.
Yeah, which leads me to my next question. Do you? Okay, I'm gonna say this quote because this. I'm gonna trademark this.
Okay.
Batman's morality is not conducive to reality. I'll say it again. Batman's morality is not conducive to reality. So, do you believe Batman's moral standpoint, his moral fight or dogma, actually holds up in the real world? You see, he was like,
no. Yeah. See, I made this Twitter quote like a month ago. I think this was literally after us watching Red Hood together. I was like, if I was a superhero, if I ever got powers myself, there's just some people you got to lay down, bro. Like,
absolutely. I
don't think in this current world right now we have any like people insane enough to be Joker. People do a lot of wild shit on the news, but nobody's blowing up children's hospitals to prove a point. Like, nobody's bugging out doing that type of shit. And again, Batman is a huge cause to this shit. Like, my man's causes this type of stuff. Joker does what he does because he knows you're not going to do shit to him. Like, and he constantly says it to him. What, you're going to lock me up and break my arm and I'll be in a cast for a couple of months? I think that was a quote in the Red Hood movies. Like, what, are you going to break my arm, put me in a cast for another 6 months, and I'll just come out and do it again? No. Red Hood's method isn't good either, because if you just go on a killing spree like that, at some point you wind up becoming light Yagami, to the point where it's like you start killing innocent people. Anybody who tries to get in your way, you just off them. You get a god complex. There needs to be a middle ground. And I think the best person to reference this in terms of anime is Lelouch from Code Geass. He had a moral code and he stuck to that. He didn't go past killing innocent people. The only people that man was offing were the sincere villains. And if it came down to him getting caught or killing innocents, he would just get caught. It's like fuck it. So I agree to that method in Gotham.
So the next question is, how do you determine who is a
Who's good
sincere
and
villain?
evil?
Yes.
Oh, that's so difficult. All right, so where's the what's up, Jeezy? Welcome, bro. Where's the standoff
Jeezy?
point? Where's the all right, bro, that's it, you gotta go. I want to say murder. Murder in general. I'm not talking self-defense. I'm not talking, a gang of people running up on you and you had to kill them. I'm talking somebody aggravated you and you went out of your way to buy a gun and, put them in a body bag. Or you're raping. Rape is another one. That's like that is very it all right. So I'm gonna say something that might be controversial. If you're around the same age as the victim, you get locked up max penalty. That's it. However, if you are a grown ass man or woman raping children, you gotta go. That's it. You gotta go. You gotta go. So if
I
you're a
can agree to that.
teen and and I'm not saying there's no such thing as self-control because that's on you. But if you're a teen and you can't control yourself and you rape another teen, it's like, all right, man's young, throw him in, fucking max sentence, throw him in the boonies. That's it. But you're in your 60s and you touching like a 5-year-old, 12-year-old, you gotta go. That's it. Set him up. Gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
I personally believe the only way you can, because everybody's gonna have their own version of what is good and what is evil. They're gonna say, people like to say, well, good and evil are subjective.
Mhm.
They're not objective, they're subjective.
Right.
And that's not true. Good and evil, in my opinion, good and evil are only subjective to people who have their consciousness seared, right? So having your consciousness seared means you've basically been you've been compromised mentally,
Right.
to the point where you start to accept certain beliefs or accept certain things that you shouldn't have, and
Exactly.
and the lines between good and evil kind of get blurred. And so I believe the only way for that to actually work, to tell what is good and evil, is to have a structured standard code of conduct, like a culture, basically a culture, and having laws that dictate, okay, you can do this, you can't do that. It's basically how society operates. So a little bit of truth to what Joker stated, that if you took away all these laws tomorrow, these people will go crazy. They will go crazy. And that is true for the most part, but the reason as to why is because it's fear. Fear equals respect. If there's no fear, if there's no healthy amount of fear, for the consequence of your action, you're just gonna do whatever.
Right.
Like that's basically how it goes. So if people understand that at the end of whatever they're gonna do is death, like it's guaranteed death or torture or whatever, you're probably not gonna do it.
Yeah,
It's gonna deter you from doing it. Oh, I probably shouldn't do that. And that's what some people need, because they're not gonna think of it like you and I would, where, oh, that's wrong. Like, doing certain acts to children, that's wrong. Like, why would you even think that in your brain to do?
Right.
But certain people don't have that, and that's why they have these rules in place where, okay, you're gonna die. Like, I'm going to kill you. Like, you got to get the firing squad. You got to whatever. Like that, they need that to keep them in check. Otherwise, they can go out and do this shit. So I personally believe, I agree. Like, certain people need to go. They need to go. You can't, like, people like Joker. Bro, he should have been killed a long time ago.
It should have been a long, long time ago. And it's not even like, I think Batman himself is a flawed character, because for him not to trust himself with that much power, I get, like, I don't know what it's like to kill someone, but I guess in his head he has this pre-consecutive thought, because he fights people who have killed so many people, that once you do it one time, that's it. It just gets easier after that. It's like, well, I'm pretty sure if you kill the most insane person who is your enemy, which is Joker, then the other villains would look and go, "Oh shit, he will kill me." Like, let me not sell these drugs to children. Let me not, blow up this fucking block. Let me not do this crazy shit. And it is the lack of fear that ironically Batman stands for fear. Like that's his whole bat symbol thing. But it doesn't work. It doesn't work. That's why I like characters like Azrael from the Arkham games, because he's like at the end of was it Arkham City? No, it's Asylum. I'm lying to you. It's Arkham Knight. Where you can pick which side of Azrael you want to be on. It's Knight, right?
Yeah, it's Knight. Mm.
Yeah. And there's an option to be Red Hood Azrael, basically. It was like, no, I'm gonna replace Batman and then go and do shit my way. Which I think is personally liable. Damian Wayne is definitely a character that emphasizes this too. He's a little bit more of a wild bull, like Red Hood was, but I do think he has the self-control to understand what Batman was trying to do, but still get rid of the people who got to get rid of. The Jokers, even Two-Face to me, I think Two-Face got to go. Bane got to go.
Yep.
Penguin is really just a high key, a high tier mob boss. Like he's not dangerous, he's not wild. Like you just gotta threaten him enough because he's every time you see a Batman adaptation of Penguin, he gets scared pretty easily. Like he's always Batman, yeah, he's all Shermish and shit. So I think Penguin's just somebody you gotta intimidate the right amount for him to stay in line. But your Two Faces, the Jokers, the Banes, I think those are the ones that you got to take care of. Get them out of here. Oh, and Ra's al Ghul, whatever. Him too. Which Batman Rogue Gallery characters do you think got to go for sure? My man's froze. Berserk. That's a sick wallpaper. What's up, chat? Welcome. Uh-oh. I think his net slapped out. But what's up, chat? So yeah, I definitely think there are some characters that definitely got to get laid down. There's some characters that just got to go. There's no exceptions for them. I don't think killing is something that should even ever be done. Every soul is important. Everybody in general is important. But if this person keeps continuously crossing the line, and yeah, if they're creating a more dangerous society, and in exchange of them using these dangerous actions, elevating themselves and the society around them to do more wild stuff, then you gotta kill the shepherd. You gotta kill the guy who's leading this wild group. So power went out. 10-4. All right, I'll keep it going. But yeah, what do you guys think in the chat for you guys watching? What do you guys think? Outside of that, Batman does have a smart ideology in what he's saying, what he's doing, how he feels about the situation. And I do agree with him in the fact that there is a line that shouldn't be crossed after a while. Like Injustice Superman crossed that line. Yeah. After what he did to Metropolis and to Lois, he would have to go. Period. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you, sir.
After what Joker did, I was just telling him about what Joker did to Superman in Injustice.
Oh man.
And the line that line that Batman is always talking about. That was the line, man. I would have offed him too. In fact, I know if that was Flash and he I don't even, where's this man from? if they did that to Flash, if they did that to Wonder Woman, or I'm pretty sure if he even did that to Batman, he would kill him. So,
as a matter of fact, Batman should have been the one to do it, because if he did, all of the things in Injustice wouldn't have happened. It would have prevented Superman from being. Because agree with the idea that once it does, people who have done it in real life, whether it be military, special forces, whatever, they will tell you that once you get over that fear of killing or the apprehension of killing, it gets easier. It does. Because as opposed to it being, it's like when you were younger and you never thought about, I'll just use sex as an example. You never thought about sex or anything. You were very innocent until it was introduced, and until, you did something sexual for the first time with a girl or whatever. And now it's always there in the back of your mind. Now it's always an option, whereas before it wasn't. Right. So it's almost like, because now that you've introduced killing a human being into the mix, now it's always an option. Like, I could always do this. I don't have to. Why am I doing this? You start to use it as an option, whereas before you're like, nope, it's not even on the table. You're not even thinking about it. So I do agree with that. It does get easier, but I still believe you can have some type of self-control and not go around just murking people. I agree. But I've never actually murked somebody, so I can't.
Yes, that's what I can't say. I've never actually offed anybody, and I do think life is very precious. I don't think I ever would, unless it's absolute self-defense, obviously.
Yeah.
But like I said, if you are in a position of power and somebody is purposely creating an environment where not only he can do wild shit, but encouraging other people around him to do wild shit, then yeah, you gotta get rid of the shepherd, because he's leading the sheep doing all the wild shit. So you gotta get rid of that man. Set him off. Yep. Set him off nice and easy.
Yeah, but then you have people, killing is wrong. You shouldn't kill. You should never kill for any reason.
It's justified killing. What's that quote, sir? God was justly. What you always say? He was a righteous. Whatchamacallit we always say.
There's one Bible verse that I always bring up, which is, God. It tells you in the scriptures that the Most High is a man of war.
There we go.
He's a man of war. When it says "thou shalt not kill" in the scriptures, it's talking about killing your own brother or killing out of cold blood. It doesn't mean if somebody comes, if somebody's attacking you or whatever the case may be, it doesn't mean don't defend yourself. If you got to kill, you got to kill, because the Most High instructed, the children of Israel to actually go out and kill for him. Mm-hmm. So it depends on the context, obviously, but even the Most High understands that some people got to go. If you're sitting there fondling with children, you gotta go, bro. You gotta go.
There ain't no prison that I'm putting you in. No. I'm not even gonna subject you in a prison with other men who would fondle with you, because then that makes me wrong as a human being. You gotta go.
The only prison I'm sending you to is the void.
That's it.
That's it.
The infinite void. Yes, sir. That's it. So with all the villain talk, we can segment to the next thing at the bottom here, which is, who is the best Batman villain? Who is the best villain in the Dark Knight trilogy?
Okay.
Who do you...
So if we're talking just villains, I believe Bane was arguably the best villain in the Dark Knight trilogy.
Okay.
Because he actually achieved what he set out to do. And I'm not even going to discuss the bullshit with Talia and how they introduced that last minute. Bump that. I'm not going to even talk about that.
Prior to the ending.
Yes, that was out of nowhere. But he actually subjected Gotham to darkness, total darkness, like he wanted. And contrast to that, Joker, in my opinion, he actually failed to do what he set out to do, on his chaotic quest. And at the end of the day, it just confirmed that, he was the only one, he was the only messed up individual. It's kind of like, it reminds me of The Killing Joke, where, You know, he's trying to basically break down Gordon and get him to almost reaffirm and confirm Joker's like mentality, his view on the world, his ideology. Yeah. And when it didn't work, Batman just says to him, he mocks him, and he's like, you know, this basically proves that you're just weak. No, you're just weak.
Yeah.
Nobody else is succumbing to this. You're just weak. You know, you had one bad day and look at you. You know, so it's essentially the same thing in that movie where he counted on people being rabid dogs, you know, but you know, the humanity came through at the end of the day. So he actually failed in his quest. But Bane didn't. Bane actually he broke Batman.
Yeah.
He subjected Gotham to total chaos, you know. And I mean, at the end of it, you can argue, of course, he failed, but I think he did more. Yeah, plot. But he did more than what Joker set out to do, and he didn't. He failed. But I think the reason why Bane is overshadowed is because Joker from the Dark Knight trilogy is overhyped, and he's overshadowed by Joker because of Heath's performance as Joker. Like, it's not even the actual character's achievements; it's Heath's his performance, which is great, which is top tier. It's a, to me, if we're talking performance wise, Heath's performance is above Bane's, but Tom Hardy's performance is Bane. But if we're talking just character achievement, Bane is above Joker, in my opinion. So I will say Bane is to me, it was the best villain.
Okay. Batman is the best villain. All right, so I mentioned this yesterday.
Yeah, I want to hear
He's
this.
Like, what?
I was like, huh? Okay. But I think I understand where you're coming from, so I want to hear this.
All right, so Mans leaves Gotham. Yeah. He goes on this training. He gets all, you know, he learns all the ninjutsu, the boxing, learns all these different techniques. Comes back. He sees the state of Gotham. Rachel shows him the state of Gotham. Now, we all know that Gotham is beyond corrupt at this point in time. You can zoom out. That's it. We all know that Gotham is beyond ruin at the state in time. But instead of dressing up like a bat, he could have done differently, and I think he could have done better. This being
instead of dressing up as a bat.
The reason I say this is because, one, his existence as Batman created Joker, it created Bane, and it created Ra's al Ghul would have came back anyway. But if he took his finances to change Gotham financially and for the better, while balancing the art of Batman, he could have made twice of a better effect than just going out in the middle of the night, not doing fucking anything. Literally, I think it is in the second movie we hear Alfred blatantly tell him, like, sir, you got to go outside. Like, you haven't done anything for your company. You're not doing shit. You're just going out in the middle of the night, bugging out.
You just want to beat ass. That's what we want.
Like, so, you know, it was selfish. He didn't give a fuck. My opinion, I don't think in the Dark Knight trilogy, he doesn't care about Gotham. His path in this saga is pure vengeance. It's not even like, you know, I gotta look out for Gotham. It's not a noble cause like in the comics. It's straight vengeance. Like, he's angry. Okay. That's it. He's just angry.
Yeah. Okay.
So he could have took some of that time to invest. The best version to show this is the guy who played Daredevil. What's his name? Ben Affleck's version. You see him invest in companies. You see him doing shit for Metropolis after the Superman fight. Like, you see him doing stuff for the community while he's Batman. So you got the fight on both sides. So it's not like, oh, you know, I'm just beat niggas up, and then they go to the hospital, they do it again, and I beat niggas up, and then they go to the hospital and do it again. It's like, no, I'm investing in the equity. I'm investing in my environment, so that it's not just I'm a vigilante, I'm doing what I want. It's, look, there's a better way. I have the money to invest and show you the better way. You know, let me help you out. And this version doesn't have that. That's
Okay.
why he's the best villain. He's the best villain.
I see where you're coming from. So,
Yeah.
as opposed to being a self-righteous sword of vengeance, he should have taken a more subtle approach and help build up Gotham through his copious amounts of funds
Yeah.
that he received. Yeah. Okay.
And that's why Bane, when he came back, was memeing the shit out of him. It's like, you have all this shit, and Gotham is sinking. Like, what are you doing?
Okay. I have a counter argument to that.
What's the
So,
counter argument?
do we agree that money, it doesn't change people, it just makes you more of what you really are?
Yes.
Do we agree? Okay.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
If that's the case, then if he gave money to Gotham, an already piss poor city, who's to say they wouldn't fuck up or fuck over his money and just bring the city back down to a worse state?
Well, that's where Batman comes in.
I thought your argument was
What?
that he shouldn't run around dressed like a bat.
He should balance it. He should balance it.
So he should be more Bruce Wayne as opposed to Batman.
more
Less
Batman.
Batman, more Bruce Wayne.
Yes, Batman should be a last resort. He shouldn't be a primary source of Gotham's. Because at the end of the day, even as Batman, you can't save everybody. I mean, yeah, you do save some people, but if they did take his money and he invested and he found out that they were investing in weapons instead of resources for the city, and they're like, "No, we're just gonna go buy some missiles to make millions for ourselves." Man's could put on the suit, infiltrate, and where's the money? Start wilding out.
But in that case,
Start wilding out
because they know they basically treat Batman. All the villains basically treat Batman as, that's just bats. That's bats. He pretty much foils their plans, but he's not gonna do nothing. Like, he's just gonna beat you up, stop you, and rinse and repeat. You just come back out and figure out a way to do it better. He's
But
not gonna actually kill you.
He won't. I
And
think
that's the issue.
For the lower level, like, we're talking about CEOs, these extras, the suites.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Talking about them, that would work on them.
It would.
And I think the supervillains wouldn't be as common because he's not going out as common. The crime only elevated because he was elevating. So if he balanced it out, then there would be no need for, Banes and all this armored bullshit, these super armored cars. You need a super armored car for if, Batman barely comes out. It's for the worst cases. You got a CEO, abusing his power, or press his shit. Like the dude in the Dark Knight. It's not Rises, the second one. The Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
You remember the Japanese CEO?
Mm-hmm.
He was sweet. Man, he was sweet. He gave up all the info. That's how I would imagine the rest of the CEOs are. Like, they're doing all this shit behind the scenes. You find the source, give them a little interrogation, and they start singing, and then you go back to investing. The hard part would be, wouldn't they figure out that he's Batman if they, he only goes after the ones abusing his money? And I guess you could kind of just use Batman as a hitman, but that wouldn't work either because then they would just go after Bruce Wayne. Yep. So that's the only kind of difficult part. In which case, I guess every once in a while you could go out and randomly press other CEOs that aren't related to your business so that it kind of is scattered. But he's smart, he'd figure it out.
But he's gonna be doing that for a very long time. I'd argue that that's more of a never-ending battle than
what he's doing now.
Crusade. Yeah, his current crusade. Like, how many corrupt CEOs there are?
Fuck it.
You can't even, like, they have most CEOs. They're backed by money and they have diplomatic immunity because they're paid off and they pay other people off. So you try to put his ass in jail and you get sued and you get put in jail because they have connections. They have connects. They may be in bed with the damn whole NYPD or Gotham police or whatever
That's true. That's true.
in their back pocket just because they have power and influence. I understand Bruce Wayne is like, multi-billionaire, playboy, whatever, but
Mhm.
you got to understand people also have connections outside of Bruce. So it's like, who's to say, you kind of running up the wrong tree, barking up the wrong tree, and who this nigga trying to, get this nigga, like, and then they hit up, like they showing up to your door, like I forgot which story that was in the comics with Bane, but Bane knew his identity. He showed up
At the
to Bruce,
doorstep.
yes, to Bruce's mansion, started trashing the place. Like,
Damn.
it's because Bane in the comics is actually very intelligent, which is how they depicted him in the actual movie in the Dark Knight trilogy. Like, he wasn't just some bumbling roided out juice head.
Yeah.
Like, no, he was actually pretty intelligent, and he was able to figure out and deduce who Batman was, who his identity really was. And he showed up and showed out.
Laid everything down.
Yep. Quarter hours. Yeah. I think they need to, because I'm on a side note, I'm kind of disappointed with what is it? Is Arkham Knights? Or
Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights. That's what it is. I'm disappointed with that game, man. I'm very disappointed. Although Rocksteady is coming out with the Suicide Squad, and I actually just saw the trailer today, an updated trailer. It looks really good. It looks really good. It looks like what Gotham Knights should have been. That's what I'm saying.
What game? What game?
Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League.
Okay.
Rocksteady should have worked on Gotham Knights.
They should have. They should have.
Like,
that would have been a guaranteed sellout. But
yeah. But I guess they weren't really interested because they done the hero thing. And they're like, we want to do villains. Fair enough. But the Court of Owls story should have been the story. Like, that should have been Game of the Year just because of the story alone.
And they folded that. Fumbled it.
Fumbled the bag.
I still am not getting that game. I'm gonna give it for $5. I've seen the reviews, the hour reviews, the thorough reviews, and they're all the same mostly. It's bad.
It's terrible.
Bad, rough. But I hope DC learns their lesson, man. They started the new animated series. I think I'm like 2 movies behind. The new animated movies, the new universe. And I hope they don't hit the reset button. There's plenty of potential here, what they're doing.
They will.
I know they will, but I hope they don't. It's like hoping for a storm to be good, but I know it won't be.
Oh, man.
Next podcast.
Right. Too soon. I rewatched the trailer today because I was watching Maximilian do one of his videos, and he was, watching the entire 30-minute segment for the State of Play. I think it's State of Play, PlayStation event, whatever. Mm-hmm. But they showed Storm connections again. I was like, bro,
they had the nerve to show it again.
Yeah, like I guess because he was watching the actual event that when it actually came out.
Yeah,
I'm just sitting there like, bro, y'all can't be serious. Like, the amount of disrespect that you have for the player base. I'm not going to get started on this rant because I will go all night. But even if we were to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they're actually doing, because I've heard through the grapevine, allegedly through Sinju, he said they're doing a updated story, but it's for the game only. Mm-hmm. So they're creating basically a game only story mode that's going to include the Boruto characters. But it's like, even if you were to do that, why not lead with that? Why are you leading with, oh, you get to replay all the same games, the same story modes that you've replayed 100 times that you already still have the disc to, probably, that you can just boot up and play? Why lead with that? Why not lead with, that's your, it's because they're bullshitting. They only announced that to send you because they saw the backlash. They thought, oh shit, these niggas are just going to accept anything. But when they saw the backlash on the internet, it's like, oh shit.
We might have to actually show them more now.
Yeah, we might actually have to work. Like, they're so disconnected from their player base, from their fan base, they thought we were going to accept anything. No.
No.
Yes, like I said, the biggest way you can hurt companies is by vetoing with your pockets. You say no to buying their games, don't even buy their games. Watch how quick they acquiesce. Watch how quick.
They're gonna fix their shit up, man. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Naruto,
You've devolved into a talking head. What does that mean? That you literally just see my head, you don't see my body?
Yeah.
There's the shoulders, right? It does that sometimes.
Evolved into a talking head. Let me see. Speaking of which, let's go into the Naruto segment.
Oh, yes. Segue into that.
We're talking about that. But I was talking to Sage earlier about the whole Naruto project thing, and I was like, this is our fault, or rather, this is, the people's fault, because they are buying anything. They're willing to buy anything. And the argument I keep hearing is, well, at least they did it. At least you got something. And it's like, imagine being in a relationship with a woman and she's running around doing whatever she wants, cheating on you, talking to other dudes, and then she comes home at the end of the night and you think to yourself, at least she came home. That's what it's like to these developers.
Yes,
like
that's basically it. Like I said, the toxic ex. It's like you're in a relationship with a toxic ex or a toxic girlfriend. Like she cheats on you, she beats the fuck out of you. Like she seldom gives up the box. But at least she comes home every night is your excuse.
At least she comes home. She got at least spend the night, or like,
bro, what the hell?
You beta cuck. You're just a beta cuck.
Like
you're lost.
You're
like at that point, you're lost.
Right, quit acting like you know the girl.
You don't know the rules.
You're lost. Oh shit.
She's deep in the woods.
She's deep in that wood. Like it, bro. The amount of delusion. Because I saw in the comment sections, people were still willing to support this. And I'm like, no, you got to hold these people accountable. This is why they feel like they can keep getting over on you like this. They can keep bullshitting. It's because people like you that sit there like, oh, well, I have faith and at least you're doing something. At least we get something. You should be appreciative. No, nigga.
Nah,
it's because of your ass that they're going to keep giving us the bare minimum. Raise your expectations. Like, raise your standards, raise your expectations. Like, no, I'm holding you to this standard. If you can't deliver it, I'm not touching your fucking game. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Once you do that, you're sumimasen. Okay.
Not the Japanese. I sorry.
Japanese people are the most. No, hey, YouTube, I'm not being racist. Okay? But certain demographics of a particular Asian persuasion are very fake in their niceness, in their niceties. All right. Subscribing to their niceties. They'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. As soon as you leave, that black licorice nick. Like they fucking go in. They go in on you, bro. They go in. I'm telling you, I know. Ain't no way. Like, hey, you think shit is sweet? Oh, she lady was such a sweet, nice Asian lady, or dude was so cool, Like, no.
As soon as you walk out, they be speaking that.
Ooh. Big plate and lip, big nickel.
Yo,
you don't think they mock us either?
They definitely do. We gonna crack jokes on each other at this point.
I'm telling.
Let's see here. What was it? So, since we're talking about philosophies in the gaming philosophy, whose philosophy in Naruto do you think was the best? Long in the long run, yes. Naruto, Sasuke, or Madara?
I honestly believe. Excuse me. Sasuke's probably would have been the better version because Naruto's version is basically Hashirama's, but just like it's extended, it's passed down, it's literally passed down to him. So Naruto wants everybody to basically come together and be equals. Even people who have been confirmed to have done multiple atrocities, attacked the village and tried to destroy it multiple times, has undeniable proof that they've abducted children from different villages and experimented on said children, even people from their own village, tried to kill their own leader, which is treason in their own village, and their master at the same time. But this person is allowed to stay alive. They're allowed to continue breathing and pretty much move freely. Oh, we're watching him. He has restrictions. No, the fuck he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
He's able to move around freely like he didn't do the shit that he did.
Never.
Like, and I'm supposed to believe that this right there is the ninja way to follow.
No.
The reason why I don't, obviously that one's no. The reason why I don't accept Madara's is because it's not real. Like, he wants to trap people into a false reality, into their dreams. He wants them to escape reality because he believes reality is too hard for people to handle. He doesn't believe in people. He believes that he should be God and that he should guide people to a false reality because humans cannot be trusted. I don't agree with that. I don't think people should be in a false reality. And I don't think people should be in a dream state. It's just, it's almost like you're putting a blanket over the situation. You know, you're covering it up. You're sweeping on the rug. I don't agree.
What would he do while everybody is asleep?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you, like?
He's going to be the only one around. Like,
are you going to put yourself in a dream after that? Like, what are you going to do? Because I imagine that's torture. You don't have anybody to talk to. You're just there. Like, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think Kishimoto thought that through when he made that, because it's like, okay, well then what? Like, you're just gonna
then what? The Iroh speech, and then what?
Right. Like,
maybe he was planning to grab one of them women up out of them trees and
right, start the line all over.
Start the line all over while nobody knows what's going on. That's
crazy. But Sasuke's was like, it was the most grounded, and it was the most logical. It made the most sense because, as he pointed out, the villages only came together because of a common goal, a common interest. So why not become the villain in the shadows and reign over people and have them have a common enemy? That way they're forced to band together and love one another to try and stop this dude, even though they can't stop him.
Pain? Pain had the same.
He did. He actually did. It was like, I think what Kishimoto tried to do was make the literal inverse. Obviously, you know, the duality, polar opposites. But he tried to make Sasuke the epitome of all of the characters at the very end. Like, all their philosophies kind of balled up into one major one. But I think Sasuke's was probably the most realistic. You know, I mostly lean towards him offing the people that need to be off. Like, you need to reset. The ninja world needs to be reset. Like, you got to kill these old people. They tried. Yeah, they tried. They failed. They got to go. You know, it's time for a new leadership. And that's what I agree with. You know, kind of just resetting. Just a global. Man, they said a global reset. God damn it. But yeah, I think Sasuke's Ninja Way was the best one. Your thoughts?
I agree. I think Sasuke's way would have worked. Till this day, I wish Itachi didn't offload the Uchiha, because then we wouldn't have Sasuke on this weird path. But at the same time, Naruto's way definitely doesn't work. Madara was literally, like you said, trying to put a blanket over this. Like, my guy, how would you reproduce? What do you put them in the dream for 100 years, wait for them to die? The babies don't come out on their own. Do you have a medical degree where you're gonna birth the children yourself? Or where was that going? And even if his plan did work, the fucking Otsutsuki are on their way, so he would have had to fight both of them on his own. That's a GG.
Yep.
He would have. Well, would he have lost that? I don't know. It's this day. I don't.
Yeah, I don't. Because some people
That's debatable.
Yeah, they try to highball Ishiki, but I'm like,
nigga lost.
We never saw Madara at his full potential in Six Paths. Yeah. He literally was like, okay, I guess I'll get serious now, and that's when he got hold.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he wasn't even. He was just playing. He was literally playing the entire time, so we don't even know the full depths of his power. Now, I guess we can assume that Ishiki is stronger, but we don't really know.
I don't believe that.
I don't either.
Naruto's ideology is complete bullshit. I can't stand it. When I was younger, I used to love that shit. Oh, the whole talk no jutsu, the let's do it together. You know, the whole. I used to love that shit as a child. Sitting there idolizing this man, like, hey, look at him.
Yep.
Wait, I used to be just like you.
Yep.
I could have been just like all that stuff, and then everybody's, they start turning into heroes, and I was like, now as I'm an adult, I'm like, shut your bitch ass up. Like, high key, Naruto is like S tier manipulator. Like, he wants the world to be his way, and if it doesn't, then he just beats you up until you agree to his.
Basically,
he's a dictator, and niggas don't realize that he's a dictator because he's a good dictator. I didn't know there was such a thing. It's like, you have to live by my rules. You have to stay in my village. Like, Sasuke literally made up an excuse. I believe that he made up an excuse to leave the village and said he was doing it for the least interest so that Naruto wouldn't fight him type shit. Because he's leaving and Naruto's, you see that nigga posted about the tree, right? So Sasuke is leaving the village, walking out after they clear his probation. Man's walking out the village, and here's Naruto under a blossom tree, just sitting there waiting. Like, hello?
All right, like,
he was waiting for him to say I'm leaving so he could QB mode and start to smoke. It's like, bro, that's what I'm doing, live my own life.
Where you going?
Literally, that was him.
Where are you going?
Smiling and shit.
The village is that way. Oh no, I gotta atone for my sins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's probably not a good idea for us to both be in the same spot. The Otsutsuki and I gotta go research and
And
that's smart. That's smart. Okay. Right.
I can protect the village outside, and you can be inside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We're both protecting the village, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You can go then. Just walks away.
So you can go then.
Type shit. Like, that's Naruto, though. He's dead ass. Like, you're not leaving unless I see it.
Yeah. But
he's willing to dead fight you on that.
It's funny you mentioned that because that is exactly it. Because in part 1, Naruto said to this nigga, he said, I will beat you to a bloody pulp and drag you back to the village, broken bones and all, if I have to. So I was like, no, you're not.
It's not that serious.
What?
Broken legs and shit, dragging him back to the village. Like,
that's why they kept fighting, because Sasha's like, bro, you don't even see my point of view. Like, You're not even trying to understand it.
Like, what do you know?
I'm about to finesse this nigga Richimaru. You know, I'm not really like, you think I'm just gonna let him absorb me? No.
Right. You think I'm that stupid?
I believe if Naruto was like, all right, bro, you know, go ahead and do your thing. You know, I'll catch you when I catch you, whatever. I believe Sasuke would be like, you know what? I'll come back to the village.
Yeah. I think
I'll come
after
back
he
to the
killed Itachi, he would have came back. I think after that.
Yeah.
Mission's done. You know, I'm back in this bitch.
Nigga, Naruto acted like a hurt ex. You can't leave. You can't leave me.
What's up, Damon?
Where are you going?
Yes, they're joining. Type shit. And it's like, my guy, Sakura wasn't even bugged out like that. She cried one time.
Yeah.
And then begged you to go get him for the rest of the series because she was like, all right, you're already on your bullshit. You're doing what I'm supposed to be doing in the feminine role, so I might as well just
like, damn, this nigga loves him more than me.
Like, damn.
Especially when he was like, I'm not doing this just for you, Sakura.
Right.
She was like, oh, okay. I'm sorry.
But I definitely think if Naruto wasn't such a fucking sherm, that after he killed Itachi, he would have just came back to the village. If not, he would have at least updated them, or at least pulled the Itachi and pulled up for a little bit and left.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I did what I had to do. You know, y'all can catch me walking around and shit. And just left. You know, Jugo, Cuddy, and Sugetsu would have been there. Like, who's this guy? Fucking.
Now I know that's why I say he don't mess with Sakura like that. And I know for a fact you cannot convince me otherwise. She's not hitting Karin outside the village. Like you can't. There's no way they spent that much time together on missions, damn near died together for him not to have some sort of a bond with this woman. And
he's not interested in that.
Right. Okay. That's what
till this day and Boruto, he barely interacts with her, to be honest. To this day.
Yeah, he act like she don't exist.
Well, they just be Karin, just ordering her around and shit.
She does it. But that's how you have to be. I'm like, I honestly wanted to save this topic for a different podcast, but fuck it. Sakura is actually one of the best written characters in the show. She's one of the best written characters in the show, and I'll explain why. I'll explain why. Sakura, without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, illustrates female nature to the T. Like realistic female nature. This girl from her youth shitted on the only guy who actually gave a damn about her, who actually showed active interest in her, only to go after a dude who didn't even know she existed, let alone cared. Right? Fell in love with a criminal who abused and beat her, kept running back to this dude. He still didn't give a fuck about her. Showed her that he was willing to kill her and picked him over a dude that showed he was dependable, showed he actually gave a damn about her, showed he actually liked her, was willing to take her out on dates, but her sorry ass didn't care. She was attracted to the criminality and to the quote-unquote bad boy aesthetic because that's female nature. They love the chaos. And it really just highlighted Sakura's character and a female's character and their nature. Like, it doesn't matter what you got going on, how much of a quote-unquote nice guy you are. If you don't have that edge that they're looking for, if they're not attracted to you for some superficial reason, it's not going to work, bro. Like, they're going to disrespect you. They're going to beat you up. They're going to do all that. So, to me, it really just highlighted female nature. So, I think Sakura is very well written. Very well written.
That's pretty good. That's actually a pretty good statement.
Yep.
No snoring? No snoring?
He said no snoring.
Nah, that's pretty accurate, though. Showed you from young how these hoes are. So I think Sakura is the absolute Karin too. She's kind of the other side of that. Clinging to that dark, edgy Sasuke energy, that I'm gonna do shit my way type of thing.
Yeah, and that's, I think that, like, Shit, move my camera. I think it's more so the drive to focus on yourself and not actually chase after women is what they're most attracted to. A man who's on his purpose, who's willing to, put them aside and do what he needs to do to get it done. And that's probably one of the more attractive elements that he's not going to take the bullshit. Obviously he's cool or whatever, but it's because of those elements. And once Naruto started doing that, especially it showed it in the movies. In the movies, when he was doing that, when he was like showing how dependable he was and, focusing on the mission and focusing on the enemy and all the other shit, that's when the whole started coming out. Oh, I want to have your babies, Naruto.
I remember that.
Yeah. And then Ino was starting to fiend for him too after he beat Pain.
Yeah, I remember that.
You took down the strongest member of Akatsuki, bro. Like the holes are on deck. Like
and she was like, "Oh, kind of looking cute now these days."
Right.
I was like,
because, and that's what I'm saying. They're written very well because women are attracted to success. When you start to achieve goals and knock things out in life and elevate, and bruh, I'm telling you, it's a whole different ballgame. You be like you be focusing on yourself, not even worry about chicks, and they just start coming out the woodwork. So, what the fuck?
Where y'all even come from?
Yeah, I wasn't even talking to you. I didn't even know you existed. Type shit. But that's what happens.
It's a pretty fair statement. Lesson out there, y'all. Be Sasuke. Don't be Naruto.
Be Sasuke.
Ain't gotta be edgy as shit. Don't sit there.
Fucking.
Yeah. Later, fucking.
Just don't get in my way. Yeah, that's.
Fucking, manager, like, what are your hobbies?
Yeah.
Sitting there.
Mel says Orochimaru decided to help during the war because he didn't want anyone else trying to seal him. So he played it like a team member until later. Yeah. Yes. That's literally his mindset.
He knew Naruto and Sasuke at this point could fuck him up easily. So he was like, let me pretend to be good.
Yep.
His little quote, let's see how far this wind blows.
The wind blows, yeah. And I'm like,
this nigga. Pause. And second of all, first, hey, yo, mookie ass nigga. Second of all, what you planning? I just killed him. I don't understand it.
Most people who have watched Naruto would agree to kill Orochimaru. Actually, I found out that most of the Naruto fans love Orochimaru. Do you like? Am I tripping?
Fans love Orochimaru.
Yes, a lot of them are like, "Oh, I love Orochimaru,"
but they don't like rapists. Awesome. But they don't like weird niggas. People like being close to non-realistic situations. That's what it is.
Yes.
In real life, they would never let that man anywhere near, but because it's a television show, Oh yeah.
But I feel like a lot of them. I guess I feel like, from my perspective, I think that a lot of them have feminine tendencies because a lot of females, they love serial killers.
Yeah,
like they have an unhealthy infatuation with serial killers. It's crazy. Like you look at Jeffrey Dahmer, look at Ted Bundy, look at all these other serial killers who were considered attractive, remotely attractive.
Ted Bundy, you better be a serial killer with that name. Ted Bundy.
But that they were attracted to them dudes because they were considered at least moderately attractive on top of the bad boy archetype to the extreme because they were seen as charismatic. Like the female brain, bro. I could go on that length. Like it's when you understand they are chaotic by nature, that's why a man needs to be there to add order to the chaos. Because if you allow them to roam free and do whatever they want to do, bro, you get America.
You get America.
You get America.
Can't wait to go over them seas.
Yep.
Go over there to Texas. Maybe
Is it Texas?
Maybe ain't that's conflicted down there.
It might be, but I'm sure you'll get some DreamWorks going, Temple.
I'm gonna have. No, I was about to say something. I'm gonna have Gabe purchase me a handcuff or some sort of handband because y'all gonna have to hold me around. Y'all gonna have to hold me back. I see a cosplayer. Damn, what the fuck?
If you've never been to a convention, be prepared. That's all I'm gonna say. You're gonna see and it's in it. And when I went, it was like it probably was back in 2017, 2018 is when I went to a convention. So I can't even imagine now. Like it's probably head ass as fuck because now you have girls who actually work out who are going there. So dog.
I'm completing my training this month. This month, my training has to be complete. By July, I have to be 100% in control of myself. Otherwise, I can't.
I'm telling you, because you go down there, bro.
I can't go.
You got to be strong.
I will be strong. Losing it all.
Slip and
if
fall.
I lose it all, that was me, bro.
Have his head up like Aaron, like
yo, like. It'll be time to go home and I'll be hiding out under the beds and shit. Just trying to stay. I gotta complete that training now. Hell no.
Feel you.
But I can't wait. But while some of you guys are here, the second channel is up. This is the name of it right here. And I will put it up on the community tab for you guys to follow. But here it is. In the future, we'll be uploading here, but we have to wait a little bit so that the YouTube algorithm can verify apparently that we're not robots. So
yeah,
this is the second channel here that we will be using.
Want to take over.
Stupid. So make sure y'all check that out in the future. Stupid. Not the look. But yeah, Orochimaru should be dead. Batman's ideology is fucked.
Very.
And I can't wait. I keep thinking about it now. Fuck. I'm gonna have dreams now. Woo! Dreaming a dream come.
I'm gonna tell you this. I mean, I know you're what's going to give you a leg up on the competition. Continue working out. Like I said, I don't know how it is now, but I know these cosplay hoes, they get down.
Water breathing, fifth form.
From what I understand, I've never been a part of it, but from what I understand, they have literal orgies. I don't even know if I can say that. They have adult parties in meetup rooms. Yeah, it goes down.
Yeah.
It goes down. These people, I'm telling you, that's the dark they don't mention. You know,
do they like, really? Hey, oh no!
Hey, we got a party, and they got the after party. Yeah.
Wow, been fortunate to find a Bat Family themed party.
I'm sure there's one or several. I'm sure. And all you need. Well, I shit you not. I'm not gonna say all you need, but you really just need a good ass costume. You just need like
I forgot
not
about the
expensive. Well,
costume.
I'll say kind of expensive. It needs to look real. It needs to look like top tier. If you have a top tier costume, right? You get a lot of head turns, head nods.
I'm just trying to get ahead, dude. Minimum.
I feel that. I
I just
Yeah.
want cosplayer.
But that's the prerequisite. Like
That's the prerequisite.
you having a good as costume, because they don't even care who's underneath. I mean, it's obviously as long as you're a dude, but they don't, because it adds to the mystery. So it don't even necessarily matter who you are. It's the character. Like, let's say you're playing Batman, right? You're portraying Batman.
Mm-hmm.
You're Batman. Who cares who you are underneath?
I'm black, dude.
Who cares? Be a
They
black
don't.
bat. You know how many black cosplayers there are?
Yeah.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Or Black Robin or whatever. I'm telling you, man.
We get that Knights of the Round drip. We looking at $100 right here. I'm looking at this website. Ooh. anyway.
See, I always wanted to dress up as do the Obito War mask.
Mm.
And when I saw that whoever made the mod on PC for Storm, where he has like the suit, the black suit, bro, you know that's tech. That shit looks clean as fuck. Like the War Arc mask with the black suit. That's tech. That's tech.
Maybe you can arrange something like that.
I could if I had more money, but strapped for cash right now.
Yep. That's another thing. Cash. But there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to investigate that at another time. But yeah, I guess I'll just keep working out and stay in shape, eat healthy. I should be good. I get that haircut 2 weeks so I can get the perfect amount of hair.
Yes, sir.
The perfect amount of just enough so I can have the waves on top. Oh yes. My goal. Whew. All right. I'm all psyched out. I gotta practice on talking to more people so I can get comfortable with strangers. I'm trying to see Stranger Things.
10-4. 10-4.
10-4.
What I also, I mean, I know, like, because I'm still debating if I want to go. I'm still debating, honestly.
The tickets are gone.
They're gone?
They're gone.
Oh, well, I can't go in anyway.
You can go next year.
So they're not gonna like come back anytime this
year. They dropped 4 sets. This was the 4th.
Damn.
Yeah, time going bro. Time going like this. It was just yesterday I told y'all about the first set. And it's already February. Just yesterday I told y'all about it.
Well, shit. I guess I missed it. Yep. There's always next year.
There is always next year. Besides, we could meet in other ways.
Yes. I was gonna say we can take trips either outside the states or in another state or whatever. You know.
We can definitely do that.
Yep.
But yes, we covered all the thoughts. Yes. Anything else you would like to cover?
I think I touched on everything. Yeah, I think I touched on everything.
We did all the questions, the extra content you fools got.
I mean, unless they want, if the chat has any questions or wants us to continue, it's on you guys.
Now is the time to speak up, heathens.
Yes. It's on you.
You have 1 minute. 1 minute is all I need to play with you. That's been at a good hour and 50.
Yeah, it's been about 2 hours actually.
I'm going by like that. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like 1 hour, if anything.
It does.
Like 40 minutes.
Time is flying.
It doesn't appear that they do.
No questions.
Very well, then. Let me drop the link to the new channel.
We don't have any clips to show, maybe.
Clips.
Yeah, like oh shit!
Yes.
No, this stream isn't over.
It isn't over yet.
I have something. I have a little bit of a surprise. I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I prepared for this.
I'm curious. What is this?
So
What is this? Yes.
There's 4. Wait, 2, 3, 4. That's actually 5. There's 5 different things you can choose from. So A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Y'all can all pick one.
Okay.
Whichever
So
between
pick a
A,
letter?
B, D. Yeah, A, B, C, D, E. Just pick a letter.
D.
Okay. Gotta vote for D. It's about to be a mixed result. Another D. Pause.
Another D. Yet another D you could have saved.
Saved. Anybody in your chat wanna?
Oh, these
A,
fools
B,
are.
C, or
They're.
D?
I think we have lurkers.
Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Don't be shy.
Don't be scared.
We
It's
want you to
okay.
participate. Okay. All you have to do is put A, B, C, D, or E.
Yes. Yes.
You don't even have to say anything. That's all you have to put.
And the memory didn't understand.
I'll give it a couple of more seconds. Okay. See, it is.
What is D, sir?
Oh. I'll show y'all. Let me. I want to be able to see the stream at the same time, so maybe I should. I'm trying to think how to do this.
What are you doing?
I think I got it. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. This is a Full Metal Alchemist character tier list. This is for D. This is what y'all chose. Okay. So we're doing the tier list. I guess we'll vote between D, C, B, A, and S. I guess S being the highest, obviously, and D being the lowest. So I don't know if you remember the characters from Full Metal Alchemist, but I guess we can do another anime if you don't really remember them that well.
Vaguely.
Not to worry, because I have a Sasuke tier list.
10-4. They're all us here. What are you talking about?
So, man, we gotta. Why is the God tier list at the bottom?
Wouldn't it be at the top?
That's what I'm saying. Put this at the top.
Okay. That's more like it.
Yeah, I think that's. So this looks like regular Susanoo. I'm trying to.
That's
Is that EMS?
EMS.
That's when he just got EMS. Okay, so what do we rank EMS out the gate?
Susanoo or
I'm trying to debate how are we ranking them? Like power, coolness, character design.
We can rank them on feats, maybe?
Feats. That's probably. So what feats did EMS Sasuke
soloing a bunch of white Zetsus for starters?
I guess. Is that really
chasing
a feat,
down Itachi?
Okay.
Fighting the tailed beast, 10 tails. Holding his own against Jubito for a while.
With Naruto's help.
True, would have died. Getting soloed by Madara. As cool as EMS is, he really doesn't have that many feats. I'd put him in B tier. Yep. B tier.
He's in B tier. B tier. Okay. This is EMS with, I believe,
without Eternal.
I think that's with the that is with Eternal. I believe that's with Naruto, where he was like in there with him, but with the QB cloak. It's Sasuke with EMS, but QB cloak, I believe. So
that's A tier. I'd say A tier.
I kind of want to put him like in front of B tier. Like I feel like he's still B tier because he didn't have that many.
He didn't really do anything.
Yeah. But I know it's stronger because it has legs. So I know it's stronger than this shit.
Yeah, we can put him there for his legs.
And this, I don't know how they look. The way they have this set up, it's all over the place.
Not really this looks like, but that's the one at the end.
Yeah, so that's obviously gonna be
A tier.
You don't think that's gonna be God?
I mean,
cause wait. Okay, no. I'll put this probably S. All right. Okay. What about this? Looks like the Sasuke at the Valley of the End, all right? Part 1.
That man's S tier. We saw his feats. His head ass laughter fucking up Naruto. One Nine Tails influence, he mollywopped him after getting third Tomu.
Yeah, true.
Absolutely.
He was fucking up them clones too.
Dogging the clones. Low diff.
That's true. Low diff. Which is this the one during the Tunic exams? This Sasuke? Like the preliminaries, I believe.
Yeah. C tier. He got fucked up by Lee. That's the guy who thought he had shit because Naruto didn't have shit, and then everybody around him was like, "The fuck are you?"
Yeah, he definitely got one-shotted by Lee, and then he stole his ability. Like the dude beat your ass and you stole the dude's or you stole his ability.
That he beat your ass with.
Yeah. Like so this is MS Sasuke when he first awakened it. I think that might be.
Oh, he killed Danzo.
Hold on. Let me look.
Man,
Okay.
killed Danzo.
Okay, I see what they're doing. I will put him in A tier.
A tier, yeah.
He had more feats. He definitely had more feats. Killed Danzo. We already know what he did at the 5 Kage Summit. He damn near, I'm not going to say he soloed, but he damn near soloed in the 5 Kage Summit. So, yeah. I think this one is the Ribcage Susanoo when he was about to fight Mizukage, right?
B tier. Can't really do too much. I mean, Raikage broke that shit like twice. May was melting it.
Yeah.
It's B or C tier. It's B or C tier.
I'll put it behind the other full body Susanoo's.
S tier, we gotta know what time it is. Wildin'. Or maybe even God tier, because he was using all the fucking abilities. He was.
I think I'll put it right here.
Yeah, because he was bugged out, bro. That's how he should be in Boruto, but
now this Sasuke has a special place in my heart. Honestly. The one with the curse mark eye, he has a special place in my heart. I love that Sasuke.
There's a special place in mine too. You can go to D tier.
Nah, he was soloing Naruto.
When did that happen though? When did that happen?
At the first Valley of the End fight, like at the very beginning, where he like did that head ass turn where he was like.
So then he can go next to the other Sasuke.
In C?
No, in where is he? In S.
Yeah, I'll put him behind. I feel like we're basing this on coolness and not actually. Well, it is feats. It's feats relative to the
feats
character.
they did to the character.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Chidori. Oh yes, sir. Straight to D tier, getting soloed by his brother.
Yeah, that's
his ass beat. Thought he was hot shit because he had black hair, like a black outfit. I mean,
yeah, because he didn't actually even beat Gaara. He like grazed him with the Chidori like a couple of times. He didn't actually like kill him or beat him. Yeah, Sasuke wasn't that great. It's curse mark Sasuke, the first curse mark Sasuke, where he ripped old boy's arms, or pulled his arms out of his socket. I might put him in
his arms out of his socket. Oh,
yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, I might put him in A tier only because he basically soloed the entire squad.
Yeah. He popped hands out. It's either that or B. I think it was well.
B. I put him in B. It wasn't that great because they were extras. It wasn't that great.
Who's that?
That looks like that might be. Damn, I don't know. Which Sasuke is that? That might be. Is that Eternal? It definitely looks like this is from the Storm game.
Let's go to Sun Wolf.
Huh?
This was up Sun Wolf.
Oh, he's in there. Cool.
Yeah.
What's up, son? Damn, I don't know which Sasuke is this.
Does it zoom in? Does it?
No. We're lost.
We're lost. Well, it's clearly EMS.
Yeah. Okay.
So you just put him in the A tier since we don't know which.
Put him behind this one. Okay.
I think that's him versus Kabuto.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, it might be. It might be. Yeah. It might
Oh
be.
no, he might have to go lower than that because Itachi was carrying the fuck out of
He
him.
was. He was.
Put
I'll
him
put
at
him
C tier.
between
C tier.
C.
He was getting carried. He died like 3 times if Itachi wasn't there.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm putting this Sasuke
God,
automatically.
God.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
If it'll grow up, it won't go up.
It won't go up. They're like, no, we think he's A.
Baby skate.
D tier. He didn't really do anything. Whoop Naruto's ass. That's not really a feat because he didn't know anything. Curse mark. S because he beat Deidara. He beat Orochimaru.
Yeah, Curse
And then
Mark
the-
Sasuke
the
definitely had a lot of
movies, too.
feats.
The movies too. S
He had a
tier,
lot of feats.
Sure.
I'll put him. I think he had more feats than that Sasuke right there.
He did. Curse mark influenced Susanoo. That's probably A tier. He did one cool thing and that was it. So he might either go with the other Susanoo or A tier. That's Donzo Susanoo. You know his ass is going in B tier. Stop it. He wasn't doing shit. It's killed him like twice with Susanoo and Cold.
He did. It really, yeah. It was filler Susanoo. I'll put it back here in terms of. Now this tier list is not power based.
Shit.
It is feat based. The amount of feats that particular Sasuke had at that time.
Put his Jimbo. Put his bitch ass where he belongs. You know where he belongs.
Yeah, I might put him in D. I might put him in D, sir.
Dinosaur boy. I'm out of chakra looking ass. Bitch ass in D.
It's just the pure fact. Not only are you always out of chakra, but a child was able to take your eye. I can't endorse that.
Around that, you can't support that, man.
I can't, man. I really can't. In good faith, I cannot endorse that. So it's like,
which one is that?
I think that's MS Sasuke. Like when he first joined the Akatsuki, it looks like it.
C tier. That was him fighting in B, pretty much.
Oh, he got fucking wrecked.
C or D?
Yeah, that might.
That's D tier.
Yeah, I'll put him a little bit above.
He came in there giving orders and shit. Got sent out on a mission. Got fucked up. Like came back barely alive. Like we captured him, and then it was a clone, bro. Pack him up. Pack him up.
I think that might be worse. That might be worse than the other Sasuke.
I
don't know.
Up by a clone, bro. Get him out of here.
Nah, it's not worse because. Is it? I think that Sasuke got hold less because this Sasuke, the adult Sasuke, almost every fight that he was in, he lost. I think except for Momoshiki.
I mean, he technically lost that too. By the end of the fight, he couldn't move. So
True. Every major fight that this Sasuke was in, he lost.
He should be soloing niggas. Like,
yeah.
Purple Lightning Sasuke would be God tier because he was fucking niggas up like he should have been.
I'm surprised they don't even have that Sasuke on here.
Yeah, because he showed up briefly.
Oh
no! What is this? Are those the movies?
Yep.
Okay.
I think the first one is Legend of the Stone Gazelle.
I never watched that shit in my life.
You never watched it?
No, I can't even. What is that? What?
Allow me. So I think this movie is. Let me remember it in its totality. It was okay. I don't think actually. It wasn't decent. I don't think it was good enough to be decent. I think it was middle ground, right? It wasn't crazy. It wasn't groundbreaking. It was a very weak plot. The character Temujin, I didn't really give a fuck about him. He was very forgettable. The only thing I liked about it was the fights. Gara was in it. We got to see more Gara fights, more Gara action. I mean, it was all right. It wasn't trash because it was actually all right, but I think that's the best I can give it. This looks like Blood Prison. I think it's Blood Prison.
Blood Prison was decent.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it.
Decent.
It was a decent archer movie. The plot was okay. They did.
Subroxas.
I think they did the bare minimum for character building for that chick. I forgot her name. But they did the bare minimum. Like, if she wasn't built up as much, if she wasn't built up as much as she was, it probably would have been in trash. The plot was decent though. I like the plot.
That movie, middle ground, not good enough.
The one with Minato.
Yeah, they could have done so much better with Minato's character.
They could have. They tried to basically scapegoat you through the entire movie to like, oh, who is this? Who is this? Huh?
You look familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. I'm like,
we don't know who this is. Do you know who this is?
Right.
It's like, bro, come on now. And the fact that Naruto did, like, I don't like. Okay, I understand that Naruto he's super oblivious. He probably won't know who his father is. But certain indicators should have let him know, like the yellow fucking hair. He's the only person with yellow hair. He didn't even ask. He didn't even inquire. Same
facial structure.
Yeah. Or did he see him do a Rasengan? And he didn't like. He was like, wait, that's a Rasengan. You didn't put 2 to 2 together.
He's seen the fourth monument to the stone.
He did,
and he just didn't.
Yeah, that was subpar. What is
that movie? Bonds? Was pretty. Is that Bonds?
I think this is Will of Fire.
Okay, Will of Fire was. I'll say it was good. It was good. It wasn't goated. It was okay. It was good. Just good.
As far as Naruto movies, it was
just good,
bro. Just good.
Is that Land of Snow? You know,
Land of Snow. You already know I'm putting it. I'm putting all the way at the top.
All the way at the top. Yes, sir. I'll rewatch that shit right now.
Yes.
That's how good it is.
That, bro. That's cream of the crop. I don't even think any other Naruto movie comes close. That's up there. Plot was good. Character.
Bonds.
Yeah, this is Bonds.
Good. Definitely good. I watched that literally like 2 days ago. Pretty damn good.
Even though Sasuke didn't show up nearly as much as I thought he would, it's still good. Still good. It's the Boruto movie. I think it was pretty good. I think it was good.
Decent. You
don't think it was good?
It was decent. Especially when the anime did it better. It's like, oh, okay.
True.
That movie was good. The amount of service they gave Lee.
Which one was this? The Will of Fire?
No, that's the one where is it? I think that's the one where they wanted his kid. The girl wanted his kid.
I get confused because I don't remember which one was the one with the child.
The child.
The child looking thing or monster. He had like the bandages around his mouth.
Yeah, that's Will of Fire.
Oh. I don't know what the hell this one's called then.
I know the next one, yeah. It's pretty good. The next movie was trash.
Right. Oh, this is the Crescent Moon. It's funny because this one actually played the most. This one played the most on TV. I saw the Crescent Moon Kingdom at least 4 or 5 times. Yeah, the only scene that saves this movie, there's actually 2 scenes. Well, maybe 3. The first one is when Naruto goes Nine Tails mode on the beach. That saves it. The second one is when Lee is fighting one of the villains in the movie. That saved it too. And then I think when Sakura fought that chick, that was actually a decent scene. So
Maybe I should rewatch it.
Yeah, those are only 3 redeemable scenes of the movie. Other than that, don't watch the movie. Don't watch the whole thing. So I'll probably put it in the middle ground. Keep it there. Road to Ninja. I think it was. I'd probably say good. It was a good Naruto movie. Different premise. I like the story.
That was the alternate world shit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit was really good.
Yeah, I would say good. Like I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Oh shit!
The
You know where that
last.
goes. You know where that goes.
That
movie, in my opinion, was goated.
Yeah. I'll put it in goated. Very well written Naruto movie.
Yes. Maybe next. Actually, like this tier list. How many other tier list thingies are there?
There's several. I have. Oh my god! I have. Oof. This is a Pixar tier list. Oh my god! I have not even seen all of these.
Yeah, I'm not too versed in Pixar.
I haven't seen all
outside of the OGs.
I have a Dragon Ball Games
Don't do that.
tier list. He said, "Don't do that."
Okay.
I might have to use the restroom too.
We're on the same page. Got to drop the kids off too.
Yes, sir. Let me be right back.
We in sync. Okay. I gotta take a leak. What do you mean you just woke back up? Man, it's like a nap. Hey, yo. I'm like, where's the man at? Where's the homies at? You guys missed everything. But it's okay though. While Berserker takes his bathroom break. This is the okay, that's not it. I just had the tab open. Where is it? So we also have good news. So this is the first episode of the podcast. We're just trying this shit out to see how it works, how the settings look. What do you guys, first of all, think of the stream setup? What do you guys think of it? Okay, so apparently it's not here. Getting code. Let's see it. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna have to. Okay, so this is the new channel. This is where the podcast will be hosted. I will drop the link in the community chat and in the Discord once YouTube certifies it. It takes 24 hours, so we can't upload or put anything on here until tomorrow anyway. That's why we're doing this on our main channel. But this is the channel for now. We're gonna make our own PFPs. I can actually change that right now since Mel worked on it. Hold on. Here we go. Beautifully done. Thank you, Mel, again. Got some good art here. There we go. Take a minute to refresh. Ignore that. There we go. So this is it. It's villains were right. That's the podcast pretty much.
I'm back. Okay. I think it's about time to wrap things up.
Yeah. While they just get in here, you had asses. No, I'm sure. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You have next time. It's okay.
I mean,
It's
if
okay.
they want to, okay. If y'all want to vote in the chat, if you want us to stay a little while longer, we can do that. If not, we'll end it here. Just let us know. Because we were going to do this Dragon Ball games tier list. So I don't know if any of you are interested in that. I can stay longer if y'all want to.
Like that, hidden this? You mean like that? You mean like that?
I don't know how to make it fuller. I can do it to where it only shows that screen, but you won't see us.
I think this is as big as it gets, Jimbo. So yeah, it's fine now. I was looking this whole time. Head ass. It's fine now. Okay.
Even when I asked
About the
yeah.
Were you here for the A, B, C, or D rucksack? Like, yeah. Oh my god.
Man, Roxas is a menace.
What about it?
But yeah, let us know. Let us know if y'all are down for the tier list, and we'll stay. Want some feedback in the chat?
Yes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes is all I need to play with you.
Ooh.
Okay. So yeah, Hit Miss wants to see the rank.
Ah, perfect.
Neighbors are arguing. Tell them to shut the fuck up.
Okay, Damon, to stay a little while longer. You guys are the new RDC. I don't know about that, but I appreciate it. I mean, if we had more members,
if
we would be.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. This is what
Okay.
the fuck? How do
So this
Haru
is
Kanari?
what is that? What is that? Let me do the Google because I've never heard of that.
It's Haru Kanari Densetsu. I've never heard of this game.
Yeah, let me look here. That's a DS. It's a DS game.
Okay, it's got to be. It looks like I see cards on the front. Neighbors arguing. They always are.
This is a fucking card game.
Is it the Young and the Ratchet? Okay, so since this is a card game and I've never played a Dragon Ball card game,
I have. I'm looking at the gameplay. Put that shit in D.
We're just gonna put it there for now.
That is oof. That gameplay is gross.
We're gonna call it trash. I'm not gonna bother to change it. Or can I? Oh, I can. Okay.
Save yourself the time and put Universe in there.
Trash. What
That's
the fuck is this?
Game, John, I remember that. Well, I never.
Do you see the name? It says
What?
I don't even know how to pronounce this. It says L'Appel du Destin. What?
What? Bro,
all I
where
know
do you
is
see that?
Destin, Florida. That? It's right there, bro. It's like right there. Let me see if I can scroll.
You talking about the first game right there?
This one right here.
L'Appel du Destin.
What the fuck is that?
That's some Japanese exclusives. That's what that is.
But it's not even Japanese. It looks French. If I was a Batman, I'll say that's French. I'm just gonna put this in. Let's create a new tier.
What is it? La Pelejo? Pedilos? Dios?
Let's make this right there. Right.
Like unknown, maybe?
Yeah. We'll put,
Unknown.
Yep.
You just call it extras.
Choose gray.
The grays. Background characters, yes, sir.
Trash here is gray too. I'll change that. Okay.
La Palel distance.
I don't know what the hell this is.
Dragon Ball. Bro, what the fuck? Unknown.
Evolution. You already know where that goes.
You already know where that goes.
Hold on. I gotta make a new tier for this one.
No. Sorry as fuck. Sorry as fuck. Red. You actually gotta be red. Sorry as hell. That's where they go. Sorry ass niggas go right up in there. How dare they fuck the movie up and then try to make a game to sell copies?
Literally. I gotta put Budokai 3 in. That's going way up there.
Wait, oh, I thought you put in trash. I don't believe you crazy.
Hell no. That's tier.
That's S tier. Budokai 3. I don't know why. What is that?
It's Nintendo. It looks like La Legend. La Legend.
Dragon Ball The Legend.
Yeah, that's what it says. LA Legend.
Goku's LA Saga. Let me see here. Dragon Ball.
Goku and Compton.
Look at some videos. No, it's Law Legend. Well, let's see Dragon Ball Legends videos.
I'm glad you remember Hit and Miss. I don't remember that. I honestly don't.
I don't know.
We have Battle of Z.
Battle of Z is.
I don't think it was that bad. I think it was.
It was good with friends. It was good with friends. So it has to go one tier above trash. C tier. It wasn't crazy.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't trash though.
Super Sonic Warriors.
I played that.
Yeah, I did too. This is 2.
It wasn't sorry as fuck. That shit was mid. It's probably the same thing. Gotta be probably C tier.
So C, yeah.
Yeah, shit was mid as fuck.
Just mid.
Yeah.
All right. We'll put this
I'll
as
fuck with you.
I'll fuck with it. I'll fuck with it.
Yeah, it's C-ish tier. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like a good game to play when you pass the time. You know, you play like 2 or 3 games, maybe one story walkthrough.
Yeah.
It's not something you can play for too long, though.
Two.
You know where that goes.
Oh.
That's my baby right there. I never had Tenkaichi 3 as a kid, so I fuck with it.
Yeah. It's not quite at the level of Goated, but
it's right there, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, you know where he goes.
Well,
you're skipping it. Sorry as fuck.
He said, "Hell no, this ain't going there."
Only because I couldn't get past the Broly mission.
I think Tenkaichi 3 is better than Budokai 3, honestly.
Interesting.
Yes, I love Budokai 3, but I think Tenkaichi 3 is better.
Oh!
Raging
Raging
Blast,
Blast
2.
to goated. Goated.
Yeah, we gotta put that up there.
No.
I'll put it. I'll
yes,
put it.
sir.
I'll put it right there.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
put it right there. Yeah.
Right behind Tenkaichi. Right behind that hole. Who's that?
Dragon Ball Z Attack of the Saiyans. Feel free to display the gameplay.
Yeah, let me do that
on the stream because
for the shit we doing. Let me present.
Present.
Guessing it was a DS game. Okay,
Oof.
no one better than TFS to look at.
Wow.
This is the game. It's pretty much a. Look at some gameplay. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's kind of like one of those, like an RPGs.
I don't even see the gameplay. Oh,
Yeah.
there it is. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Like they take it's turn-based RPG. That's crazy.
See, mid or trash? Because
I say it's mid.
Yeah,
I say it's mid. I haven't actually played it. Dragon Ball Heroes. I think this is the arcade version that's in Japan.
yeah.
And I'm going to say this one is actually all right. It's actually all right.
Yeah, pretty big fan base.
Yes.
Is that?
I don't know.
Bro, how many unknown games are there?
Because it doesn't actually have a name, and then I think the name is in Japanese under the bottom. And I'm not going to attempt to fucking
decipher that shit. Unknown. Unknown, I guess. Why did it zoom in like that? Yo. What is that? Is that
this is Dragon Ball Z Kai?
They had a game?
I guess.
Kai the game.
I didn't know. Ranking the movies would have been easier. As a matter of fact, I think I had one. But no, I didn't.
I don't see any gameplay.
Fuck all these games.
It's just Kakarot, but
Dragon Ball Z Kai. I feel like they probably just slapped all of the Dragon Ball stuff and just put it in here.
Yeah.
So some of them might not be games, but
yeah.
How did Dragon Ball Z Kai had a game?
And nobody knew about it? I doubt it.
A lot of these are about to be unknown. Dragon Ball Origins, I didn't play that. I did not play that.
Didn't either. Sorry as fuck. That's what it is. Raging Blast 1. I can't even see that. What is They need to work on their advertisement. Holy shit, bro. I think it's Dragon Ball Heroes. I can't hear you, Berserk. No. Nope.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Good.
Mid.
Oh, Shin Budokai.
Oh shit. Sorry as fuck. We like to see it.
Yeah, I think it was.
Right.
I think it was mid
Wasn't that literally like a Budokai remake or some shit?
on PSP.
Mid as fuck, bro.
No, it was mid.
Mid
It
as
was
fuck.
mid. It was mid. I put it above Attack of the Saiyans. I never played that.
Shit, mid as hell.
It was, to me, it marked the change of a generation. Like, I've never played a Dragon Ball Z game handheld, like a Budokai version of a Dragon Ball Z game handheld. Like, that shit was fucking amazing to me as a kid. What's it, Dragon Ball Heroes?
Yeah, I mean fucking.
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna keep seeing this. I don't know.
Unknown.
This is a Dragon Ball Nintendo game.
What game is that?
I don't know.
You think you played Attack of the Saiyans? It was alright. Was it?
CS tier as well. Okay. Yeah. Super Sonic Warriors wasn't bad. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I'll put it on all this. Oh, Shin Budokai Nether Road.
That was two, right? Okay, that one was alright.
Yes.
That was alright.
Yes, it was.
That was alright.
Put it right there. Put it right there. Oh. The game that shaped a generation.
I can't see what is that. Is that Budokai one?
Yep, the first Budokai.
Oh, sorry as fuck. We like to see it.
No. It can't go
No,
there.
think about it. It was okay. It was alright. It was alright. Mechanic. What system did I come out for?
PS. It came out for PS2 and I think GameCube.
Wow. For those type of mechanics.
Don't shit on it like that.
All right, bro.
It was good.
Yeah. It was great. Yeah. top tier. All in all.
I'll put it.
I'm trolling. I've never played that shit. I've never played
the story was actually pretty good.
I've never played Budokai one.
Pretty good, bro. I'm not gonna be able to get through this. I'm not gonna be able to get through this whole tier list.
So pick the ones we know.
Fuck.
Burst limit. Is
Burst limit was. I actually liked it. Yeah, I liked it.
It was alright.
I think it was better than Shin, to be honest.
That's a lot of games.
I'm telling you.
Dokkan Battle.
That's Legends, right?
Yeah, that's Legends and that's Dokkan. Legends is it's a pay to play. I want to say trash so bad, but it's mid. Game is a fucking pay to play.
I'll put it above. I put it right. No, I'll put it right there.
Yeah, that's just right there. Dokkan is also in the same fucking box.
We forgot about
What?
I know the Super Dragon Ball Z in here, and I'm going to find it.
Tenkaichi Tag Team?
I saw it.
Top tier.
Super Dragon Ball, Oh, it's down there. Okay.
Sagas. Holy shit, they got a good shit in here.
I didn't put it there.
How dare you?
I didn't put it there. Where did it go?
Hang him.
There it is. Hang him.
Yeah, Tenkaichi goated. Absolutely goated. What? Not goated? Not goated?
No. It's because
no, I don't think
it's
so.
Tenkaichi 3, but I mean you get to play with another person. If I had played it more, maybe.
Okay, so the story mode is garbage, but the game itself is good. It's kind of justified.
If the
Story
graphics
was
are
an
better.
absolute chore to fight through.
Oof. I personally believe Tenkai or Budokai 2 wasn't that great.
What?
It was-
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
I just personally believe it was mid. I
It's
believe it was mid.
alright. It's alright. That's my life's work there. Don't you dare! I've played that story mode too many fucking times.
I'm fighting the temptation. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I'll put it.
Okay, I can justify this. I can justify this.
I'll put
The
it
mechanics were a huge upgrade from Budokai 1. They started damn near from nothing, and they made that. The roster was increased. The story mode is actually pretty fucking good,
there. Okay.
and it has replay value.
Okay, man. Okay, man.
Yes.
We'll go with that, man. Okay, man.
Justified.
It's HD collection.
Never played it, but I know it's up there.
I mean, I bought it, so
I bought the copy, so
yeah, I fuck with it.
Okay.
It's Tenkai, the first Tenkaichi.
Tenkaichi 1, gotta go in. What?
He said,
Oh,
what?
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
Yes.
I fuck with it. I'll put
Did
it.
that shit way too many times.
Put
You
it
can
right
go
there.
before tag team, to be honest.
I don't.
He said, I don't. What? Because the mechanics are more advanced? They started this, damn it.
I mean, Tenkaichi was kind of okay. I'll keep it there.
Also, the story is better than tag team.
It is. Oh, we got Infinite World.
You know where that goes. We know where that goes. It's like Budokai 4.
Yeah, it goes right there.
Goated, yes, yeah. One more, right there. You scrolling there, yeah.
Technically, Infinite World was a better Budokai, so I'll put it before
It was. They got rid of the guessing game bullshit that you had to do.
Yeah, I'll get my headphones.
And they added soundtracks too, and they increased the fucking animations for almost everything. And they gave us free roam. And they get so many end days. What do you sound like that? Observe. Your mic sounds weird again. Check thy settings.
Okay.
There you go.
It accidentally unplugged. That's probably why.
They did sell it on
Sagas.
PS3. They did.
Dragon Ball Z Sagas. I know y'all don't know about this. This game was actually very bad.
It was mid.
But I fuck with it a lot. So I'm just going to put it in mid. I'm putting it at the very end of mid because that game was ass.
Horrific. But it has a lot of childhood memories, so it holds value.
Yes. Oh! What
is it? What is it?
Legacy of Goku 2.
Oh, you know where that goes. You know where that goes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got to put that up here.
Yes, sir. Legacy of Goku is...
So many childhood
memories.
memories.
Know about that sagas. Yes, sir.
He do?
Yes, the garbage. The garbage.
But it's a game I love to hate. Like, it was trash, but I still played it. Boo's Fury. I think it was better
after. Yeah, it was better than Goku 2 because it was the third one.
Yeah, I think it was better. I'll put that there. Y'all, I know y'all have never played Dragon Ball Taiketsu. This game is straight ass. Search up Dragon Ball Taiketsu right now. Look at the gameplay. It's still better than that though. Actually,
is there a Dragon Ball game where you can like fight in the sky and then you land on the ground like after a while, like as a transition? My imagination might have been running with me. That might have been Tenkaichi back in the day.
That's Ultimate Battle 22, and I just passed it. There we go. I actually played this. This game was.
Ew.
You see it?
Yes.
Did I?
Yo.
Did I just reset? Did I just reset the tier list?
Did you?
Oh fuck! What did I do?
Oh no, Jimbo.
If it reset, bro, I'm not doing this again. Okay, I think it still saved it.
It didn't reset.
We're good. We're good. Wow, this,
Raymond. Mom
this
leaves the
seems
house
mid.
and you really cut loose, huh? This bird out here doing as he pleases. Flying around the house and shit. At least he's not hurt himself. Oh, what else we got here?
I actually bought. Well, I didn't buy Sagas. My parents bought it for me, and I just played it. After that, had no choice. I said, I own it. I have no choice.
Xenoverse 1. Sorry as fuck. Sorry.
It's not even mid. It's not even mid. He said sorry as fuck.
I would love to stand here. But at least it's trash. I don't think it's sorry as fuck. It's trash. I would love to defend it. But when you look past the initial, like, oh my god, I can't wait to get it because it was hype at the time. Infinite supers, buggy ass transformation, story is mid. Online was glitchy as fuck. No excuse for that game. Another sorry as fuck game, bro.
Xenoverse 2 is all right. I'll put it in all right.
Mid?
I'll look.
Did you forget about the bullshit? You want to re-download it? Would you like to re-jog your memory? You want to re-jog your memory? You want to hop on there after the stream?
I honestly, I think it's an all right game because it has a lot of content. It has a lot of content. If I'm being real, it has a lot of content.
A lot of content. Got a lot of different netcodes too on there.
I'll put an eye. Like as a casual player, it's your best friend. It's your best friend.
It's kind of crazy. I agree, but
I mean, because y'all thinking about it in terms of like competitive scene, like online. Yeah, online is sucks.
But the story mode is bad too. Or at least it's mid. It's not a bad story. It's a mid story. What game is that?
It's Legacy Goku, the first one. I think it was mid. Yeah,
mid. I would definitely put that shit above Legends. Just for the replay value.
Maybe right there.
Ultimate Tenkaichi. You see it?
I'm gonna get that too. I'll play Dragon Ball Super, and it's actually a decent game.
I have not, so I have to rely on you for that one. I have not.
You should look at gameplay. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good.
Ultimate Tenkaichi is playing.
I'm putting it down here.
No. It's mid. Chill, bro. That game is mid. It's like watching a movie. That's what that game is. It's mid. It's mid.
I'll compromise and I'll put it here.
No, bro.
He said, bro. You're wilding, bro.
It has to go above Saga, sir. This can't slide. What makes you say that Ultimate Tenkaichi is?
It's not. It wasn't what they marketed it to be. Like
it's false advertisement.
Yes, I thought it was gonna be like another Tenkaichi, but with updated graphics, and you can actually create your own character. I was like, what? Are you serious? It turns out to be one big cutscene game. Cutscene the game.
That makes it mid.
Quick time events the game.
That's mid though. The graphics were clean. He said, "Have you played online?"
Repetitive. It was repetitive. I did not.
Oh boy.
It
was so nice to slap somebody who didn't know how to actually play the game.
Stop.
No, honestly,
There's
you
no
find
way.
somebody who pushes the buttons to watch a cutscene happen, and you play the game competitively. It's so fucking rewarding. No, the game is pretty trash though. All jokes aside, I agree. Because if you don't have a meter, you can't dodge attacks, which is fucking absurd. So again, speaking as somebody who did play briefly competitively, it ruined a lot of people's days. Raymond, what the fuck, man?
Which is why it's trash. Oh, I forgot fighters.
You figuring it out. You know where to put that. Raymond, what are you doing?
That's going in.
Yeah, it's goaded. Outside of the competitive, the game itself is goaded.
I'll
Without
put
negatives breaking the game.
it.
Nah, not in front of him. Chill, on that. It can
I'll
go
put it right there.
behind you.
I'll put it right there.
It can go behind you.
Okay. I think that's
And
all.
listen, where's DB Advanced Adventure? Do you see that?
Oh my god, the fact that you remember that. Now I have to actually look and find it.
I want to see this shit. Ultimate Menace. Fucking. What about Dokkan?
Where do you see Dokkan
It's right there, right above.
Oh shit! I don't think I've ever played Dokkan.
So I know where to put that. Sorry as fuck. That game is it's pretty mid. It's mid. Head
I think this is Advanced Adventure. I think this is it right here. I'm pretty sure this is it.
That's where it stays. What is that? What is it?
Advanced Adventure is actually good. It's actually good.
So I fuck with you.
Yeah. I'm put it right there.
So now I know where this goes. Okay.
I think it was a little bit better than Dragon Ball. I was about to say Super. Super Dragon Ball. Yeah, Super Dragon Ball.
Is that all?
I believe so.
There'll be other extras.
Listen, guys, it is going on 3 hours.
Yes.
2:31 a.m. I am dog shit tired. I don't know if you can tell. Are my eyes red? Hold on, let me see. I guess they're slightly red, but
You don't look tired. I'm used to this shit, so I'm fucking bright-eyed open.
Bro, I am. My eyes are like closing as I'm talking. I can feel it. I'm dog shit tired. But it's been real. Appreciate y'all for coming through.
Yes.
To the live, to the podcast. This first episode. We'll definitely be doing more. As a matter of fact, Lord willing, we'll be doing another one tomorrow. So stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Got it.
Got it.
Yes. Make sure you guys follow the new channel. I sent it in the description. I'll add it to the community post. Head is. And yeah, we'll continue tomorrow around what time? I've worked tomorrow, so wait, tomorrow's Saturday, yeah?
It is.
Okay, so about 12:30 we can start. I get off at 12. I should be in the house ready about 12:30.
12:30. That'll work.
Sounds good.
Congrats to you too for pooping.
What?
Congrats to Mel for pooping.
Oh, thank you.
What? Oh my god! Why would you say that?
I was so confused.
God.
I was like, what?
Oh shit. You know I gotta mess with her. I gotta mess with her. That's my favorite pastime. It truly is.
Yes.
Hey. Turn my camera down.
We're having a lot more. This is the setup here. We're gonna stick with y'all. So Hidden Miss likes the full screen aspect.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he likes
The way I have it or the way you have it?
Pretty much the way you have it.
Okay.
That works. Little tunes in the background, little chat on the side, little.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. I
Yeah.
like this setup. It's very nice, very
Maybe-
quaint.
Tomorrow we can do another tier list. Maybe
Yeah.
Naruto video games.
Oh my goodness.
I know they have it.
Yes.
Get back.
I know if we do a Naruto like Storm 4 character tier list.
And we
it's
yo,
gonna
let's
be-
do it.
it's
Let's
gonna be
do it. Let's
flooded.
do it.
Bruh, it's gonna be
Let's
flooded.
do it. Let's do it. You gotta do it.
Yeah,
Did they
we'll
have
do
one? Or
our-
do we have to make it from scratch?
They should have one. Like they should have all the characters down there.
Ooh, whoa! I might have to spend some money out here. Hold up. She should not be looking like that. But all right, yeah.
Post it
But,
on the
appreciate-
screen.
He said, you don't
Post it
see
on the
those.
screen, or it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
You know, you got to post on the screen. What are you doing?
Would you like to see all
Not-
that?
Yes, you can't. You're walking around here like you know the rules. We're
And if you look at
lost.
this, you'll be lost. Man. Here you
Is it
go.
like-
This is what I was looking at. This is what I'm looking at. Are you happy so I can get demonetized? You happy?
That's
Did you
not
see it?
that- That's not that bad.
She ain't built like that. Stop it.
That's not that bad. Show it again. Show it again. Show it again.
Oh my
Go
god.
back. Go back. The stream didn't see it. That's not that. I mean, she ain't really built like that, but that, you know,
Oh, I didn't know that before.
it's just hips.
It's just hips. That's all you need sometimes. That's all you need. Yes. No hips?
No hips. No hips.
Start doing that shit. Hey, fucking yo. Wait, do it again. Do it again. You just black out.
It don't even show my eye.
It did before. You did black.
Hold on, let me.
Wait, you're too close, nigga. There you go. Hey, yo. No hips.
No hips. No hips.
Yo, what the fuck?
Crazy
Oh
as
my
fuck.
god. But okay. Yep, stream tomorrow. Links will be in the chat.
Remember can you hear me?
We're gonna be using these. I did record some of the stuff we said, so I'll probably edit that down into a video on the second channel, so we can have something on there. See how much go it because it stopped after a while. See how much got in there. I'm pretty sure we got all the Batman in there though, for sure.
Mhm.
Pretty sure we got all that in there. But yes, tomorrow, 11:30. 12:30 Eastern Standard Time is when we will start. So don't be late. Topics will be highlighted in the chat. See you guys in a bit.
See y'all there. See y'all there.
Late.